Hello and welcome to Who Corner to Corner. This is another game of Magic the Gathering Doctor Who edition. My name's Jeff, as always, and Chris is back for more.
Oh, feedback.
Sorry, that's me. Sorry.
Graham just hijacked it. I'll mute that one. And Graham's here as well to play again, and we've got a new face with us tonight. That's Mr. Thomas Beech. Good evening, sir. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you very much. Thank you for inviting me. I'm very excited to be here.
Good, you're welcome. Yeah, thanks for getting involved and taking part and checking out the other games. So you've probably got a bit of an advantage now. You've seen what everyone's, I was going to say play style. Mine is just sort of wildly hoping that something works. And, you know.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say it's an advantage because every game is random. You know, it's all meant to be random chance. You know, like Donna says, you know, the dice doesn't remember what the dice did last. So anything can happen.
True, yeah.
You know, it could go one way again, could go the other, and that's kind of what I'm excited for. You know, anything could bloody happen.
Yeah, I might win.
Oh. Sounds like the web planet over there. What's going on?
Sorry, because I accidentally unmuted.
That's good. Your other
Sounded
one
like Delia Derbyshire.
Anyway, hi.
Hi, Graham.
Hey,
How are you? Before we get going, Thomas has got a couple of saucy-looking booster packs there.
Ooh, yes.
He's held on to them for quite a while, guys, to wait to open, which is quite impressive. You know, restraint.
It's been nearly 2 weeks. Yeah,
he's twitching to get them. So
I'm very excited.
Would you like to open one or both?
I would love to open them.
You can open one later if you want to.
So, can you all see from my sort of phone camera and everything? Yeah.
Yep, got it.
All good. Right.
Yeah, I'm good.
So I'm going to start digging into them because these are quite hard to open. Like the glue on them is really sort of stiff.
Do you know, if you've watched the unboxing that Paul and I did when we got sent
Yeah, I did, yeah.
It was embarrassing.
There we go.
I couldn't open a booster packet.
Oh, that's nice and satisfying.
I'm going to
Here we
make
go.
you
Woo.
big on
Straight away, I've got a Surge Foil token. So we've got ourselves a standard plain land.
Yeah.
We've got the Ninth Doctor.
Which version? Oh, yeah, okay, that one.
Foil.
Yeah.
We've got a foil Cyberman Squadron.
Nice.
Which is really lovely, that. We've got a K9. Standard foil again.
That's nice.
We've got a Command Tower Surge Foil. So this is the 10th Doctor TARDIS.
Yeah.
Good. We've got Araxa, Empress of Mars. That's another foil one. So again, it's a door how you get a lot of foils in these. I've got a borderless Sarah Jane Smith.
Very nice.
Happy with that.
Have you got that one already?
A borderless Smouldering Marsh, which is nice. That's from... is that the one of the volcano episode where Clara's going nutty and throwing keys into the volcano?
Yeah, it must be.
And then I've got a borderless foil Ninth Doctor.
Oh, you got two of them.
Very happy with. That's really good. A fortified village sort of borderless card.
Yeah.
Foil. Last Night Together. Sorcery in Surge Foil. Oh,
nice.
That is so good. And then
so many foils in there.
Yeah,
I think nearly every card's foil, apart from I think the second and third card, plus any borderless as well. Borderless Temple Triumph. So I think that's Surge. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, Trial of Time Lord. Saga card in Surge Foil. Yes.
I dread that one coming out.
Oh, that's so cool.
I've got one of them.
Have you?
Yeah, I know. That's why I dread it.
Okay, and then I've got a spare Sarah Jane Smith again.
Oh, the cartoony
I've got
one,
loads of those. And then I finally got a TARDIS. Borderless.
Nice.
TARDIS Showcase, TARDIS.
Is that the one that you got, Chris?
That is my eBay one, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
That's lovely. So that was pack one. Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm happy with my Ninth Doctor ones, because he's one of my favourite Doctors.
Yeah.
Happy days.
We've got the second pack going now. Look at me doing an unboxing and a video game and a game sort of in the same breath.
Now I'm feeling like I need to go to Amazon quickly and order some.
Do you know what? This is it. It's just making me want to go and buy some. Yeah. I'm thinking, can I scrounge together 20 notes? I start a new job on Monday, so probably not.
There we go. Right, this one's harder to open, so maybe have some good stuff inside.
Yeah, Chris texted me the other day, Thomas, after he'd bought his cards on eBay, and he said it's Thomas's fault.
Not my fault. I don't endorse any buying.
Send him the screenshot. That is exactly what I said.
Okay, so we've got a basic island in foil.
Ooh, that's nice.
So that's
I do like that one, yeah.
Marinus. We've got a Surge
Stick
First
that in.
Doctor.
Ooh.
That is gorgeous. We've got a foil Ruined Reflection, which this is one of my favourite cards, just because it's so evil. I love that one. We've got a
Never had a chance to go there.
in foil.
Oh, that's nice.
We've got a foil Temple of Triumph, but not borderless.
Yeah.
We've got another Path of Ancestry. Nice. So we've got two of the same. We've got a borderless Auton Soldier.
Oh, I hadn't seen that.
I like that. So you can see more of London on that. I love the art and it's all the borderless cards because you just get more of the artwork. Temple of Plenty, borderless, which is grabbing that. That's the Aztecs. We've got Osgood, Operation Double, which is the again foil borderless.
Yeah.
Horizon Canopy, so it's the greatest show in the galaxy. Borderless. Oh, we've got Clara, borderless. Return the Pack.
You've got Surge as well.
Jeff,
Jeff.
it's Clara.
Jeff, it's Clara.
Give it to me.
Where's my Ashad, Jeff?
Oh, I just posted it today, actually. Sorry.
Brilliant. Where's my
busy
Ashad?
this week, yeah. We've
Where's
been
my
trading
Ashad?
cards.
Clara gets it. I'll get the scissors.
No.
Right, and then we've got Sunbaked Canyon in Surge.
Yeah, I've got that one as well.
Oh my god, and I've got my Commander card in Surge. Yes, I'm going to replace that. Right, and then we've got my TARDIS borders. So we've got Weeping Angel.
Yeah.
So that's my first one, first Weeping Angel. And then I've got Missy in foil.
Nice.
That is very nice.
So I'm happy with that. And then I've got another copy token.
Yeah.
And
What's the next?
Alien Insect.
Nice.
So I'm glad. I need my copy tokens. So I'm glad I've got an extra one for tonight.
That's good. That's a good
Brilliant.
haul.
So I'm going to put all these away nice and safe.
Okay.
And we'll be ready to go. But yeah, thank you for indulging me with that.
That's
That
all
was
right.
really
Well,
nice.
thank you. That was fun, and it's made us slightly jealous. So, guess you've got to get on it and get yourself a pack.
I'm quite impressed with how many shinies and that you get.
Yeah.
Oh, you do, yeah. I'm going to say, because I think the booster packs are literally just kind of vanity. You know what I mean? Like, because you don't get any special or new cards in the boosters. You just get what you get in the decks, but just like extra shiny or with the.
Oh, I'm not really about vanity.
But I just like collecting shiny things. I just love collecting them no matter what. You know, I love my trading cards and everything. Loved them since I was a kid and everything.
Yeah.
So I'm going to replace my card with my Surge foil commander card now. I'm really happy with that.
Well,
that is
just
brilliant.
I'll show you my commanders today.
Oh yes.
So I'm playing with my 13th Doctor
Yes.
showcase and my Surge foil Clara. So that's my pairing tonight. Thomas, would you like to show us yours in a minute? Or
Indeed, yeah. So are we all ready? Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Brilliant. Okay, so my commander is the Master Multiplied. So it's the John Sim Master. I apologise for the glare there. But so basically, do you want me to read his abilities, or is this just showing them off?
Yeah, I've not seen that card, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a
Interesting
Time Lord Rogue. It costs 4 plus black and red mana, so it's about 6 mana in total. It has Myriad, which basically means once I attack a player, it spawns another 3 of that same card. So it's like it operates like the Dalek Squadron, basically. However, now this is the best bit.
Graham is thinking what I'm thinking. Screw that.
The legend
Pile again, Jeff.
The legend rule doesn't apply to creature tokens you control. Triggered abilities you control can't cause you to sacrifice or exile creature tokens you control. So basically, once I've summoned my multiple copies of the Master, they don't go away. They stay on the board. And those creatures also operate the same as the Master.
I'm going. I've forgotten taking the
And then those Myriad copies operate the exact same way as the Master does. They don't have the legend rule on them. So it means once I attack again, I spawn another 3 on top of another 3 on top of another 3.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, it's very exciting, isn't it?
Thomas, not for anyone else.
So again, if it all goes to plan, plus if I get Dalek Squadron, for instance, and they spawn Daleks, or if I get Davros and they spawn Daleks, they multiply as well, and they also stay on the board because I've got the Master as my commander and everything. So theoretically, I'd have
hope for a flux then.
So
what have I got? I think there's a Bad Wolf thing that does that in there, turn everything to dust or something like that.
Everything to dust, yeah. But then because the Master's my commander, I could like bring him back and then just like begin the chaos all over again.
Happy days!
Brilliant,
very exciting.
And then Gavin Verhey, one of the lead designers of the cards, explained that's how it's meant to work. You are meant to just be able to keep spawning the Master again and again. It is a really chaotic kind of daft card of like, how did this come into being? Like, who thought of this? But it's a really daft plan, so of course it's a really daft card to go with it.
He seems cool, him. I reckon you should see if he'll come on, Jeff, when the 15th and 14th and Meep and all that are released.
Oh, I can't wait for those. I can't wait for those.
Yeah, what was his name?
Gavin Verhey. Okay. I think it's pronounced.
Gavin Verhey, yeah.
Verhey. Right. I do apologise, Gavin, if you watch him. And you seem like you might be.
It'd be beloved to meet him, because he's one of like the lead designers of like from Wizards of the Coast and everything. He helped design. He were on a YouTube video for the Tolarian Community College where they explained a lot of the decks and things. And one of the players had the Master multiplied, and he sort of went over that rule and how that all works. And it's just, it's a really great video. I'll see. I don't know if I can link it. I'll send it to you guys. But that's one of my training videos. I've been just rewatching loads and loads of sort of Doctor Who deck videos.
So who's your other commander as well, Thomas?
Because no, I only have, because the Master's a baddie. He doesn't have a companion.
Oh yes,
he's only got the 63 commanders this time.
Yeah,
yeah. I don't need any. I don't need any companions because I have so many multiples of the Master. Yeah. Hopefully, I'm terrified because I've only got about 5 copy token cards. So I've had to bring in like these kind of like top loaders to represent all the Masters.
Good idea.
Although he's got another copy.
Although I do now have like this card as well that I can use as a copy card, so
there you go.
I'm quite happy with that. Yeah.
So,
Chris, who have you got tonight?
Right, tonight I've done a mix-up. I finally tried to do a bit of deck building. Because I found a website called, I want to say Moxfield.
Okay.
Which is like a Magic the Gathering deck building thing. So it's got all the cards on there, so you can build a deck and take stuff out and put stuff in. So, in honour of the return of the Moth, I have gone with the 10th Doctor and Rose. I'm back on the timey-wimey, but it's wibbly-wobbly timey-wimey because I've taken some stuff out of the 13th Doctor deck to just try and include as much Moffat and RTD1 stuff as I can.
Oh my goodness.
So it's a slight switch around, trying to move. I've done things like I've taken out the 9th Doctor, he's gone. Amy Ponder's gone in the face of Bo because they're all annoying and they don't really do anything. And I've also switched out the fabled Fiery Islet, I'm afraid, in favour of just some plain lands.
Oh, you're fiery.
Ooh.
I know. I think this is going to be the thing that curses me. I've gotten rid of the Fiery Islet. Which is, if we ever have a group chat, that's going to be the name of it.
I think I've got that card on me.
Yeah, I think I've got that in there. We should set that up, actually. I'll get your number.
The Fiery Islet.
Group
I like that.
Chat up with the Fiery Islet.
But yeah, it causes you 1 damage every time you tap it, doesn't it? So I was like, nah, that's gone. Yeah. So I've replaced it with a load of planes. So yeah, they've got to have appeared in those first 2 eras of the revival. That was my one rule.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. I like that.
That's good. So, Graham, who are you?
As usual, going with the 4th Doctor and Leela.
Okay, nice.
Just because of season 15.
Yes.
And I haven't got that many cards.
I just watched Image of the Fendal this week for an upcoming subscriber episode, and it was great. I enjoyed that very much.
It's a classic.
Really good, yeah. Right.
Season 15's half of... Oh, sorry, you're starting talking.
No, sorry.
I'm still getting a bit of lag, so you have to excuse me. Tell me to shut up.
Shut it. Okay, right. I will kick things off then, I think. So, shall we go... I was going to say, let's go through the screen order, but you probably all got a completely different layout to me.
It's quite jumbled, yeah.
Yeah, so Chris, if you go after me, and then Graham, and then Thomas, and we'll go back round.
Okay.
So if we all draw our cards for now.
Okay. Ooh,
Yeah,
here we go. So it's 7, yeah? 2,
Yeah.
3,
Yep.
4, 5,
They're all
6,
upside down.
7. Here we go.
Ooh. E.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
E. Ooh, that's not so good noises. Oh, I do have one. That's
This
good.
isn't great.
Who says that? Is that you, Thomas?
Yeah. I think I'm going to mulligan, I think, just because
Okay.
I've drawn a lot of cards that aren't used to me.
Okay.
So I'm gonna draw another 7.
Oh, I didn't look
Oh,
at
you just
mine.
draw 6.
Oh, draw. Okay. Ooh.
Yeah. It's just so you can't do it infinite times. You actually lose one each time.
For a full 7 for your first mulligan, and then you sacrificed a card each mulligan after that.
I don't know. You're possibly right.
I might be right.
It's who cornered corner rules, which is
Who cornered corner rules? So 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5. I'll do 6 then.
Okay.
I'll be courteous to my hosts.
Right,
That one
I'm
was.
gonna I'm gonna play a land card, which is
Okay.
can you see it? Desolate Lighthouse.
Desolate
so it's down,
Lighthouse.
and that is me done. So
Okay.
Chris, over to you.
I'm going to also play a land called the Frost-Boiled Snarl, which says I've got to reveal an island or a mountain from my hand, and if I don't, it enters tapped. So I'm also going to reveal a mountain from my hand,
Okay.
and that's down. And that is me done.
Is that me, yeah?
Yep.
Yep.
Draw. No, which one doesn't tap? That one. This exotic orchard land.
Yep.
Add 1 mana of any colour that a land an opponent controls could produce. So when I tap it, I'll have to check.
Well, that's
But
any colour then, I guess. Anyone could produce a colour. Anyone.
With the 4 of us, I'm hoping that there's already going to be all of those colours out.
Basically everything, yeah.
It probably won't. It'll probably be like 3 colours. But as long as they're colours that I need. All right, that's it.
Okay. Thomas, over to you.
Okay, I'm going to cast Temple of Malice, which is Temple of Malice. So whenever it enters the battlefield tapped, but when it enters the battlefield, I can scry 1. So I'm assuming, does that mean I can look at one card or I can take 1 card?
You look at the top cards.
Look at the top
If you
card.
like it, put it back. If you don't, stick it on the bottom.
I'm going to stick that on the bottom. Cast to the bottom you go. There we go. That's my.
I've got a good hand.
Have you?
So it's all going to be my fault when I lose.
No, that can't be right.
It's all right. Like no cost mana and several lands. Don't know how it happened.
Right. Okay.
Fantastic.
So to me, I'm drawing. Oh, that's good. So I am going to add another land, and this is Rogue's Passage.
Okay.
That's going to set me off.
And that is me done.
Wonderful. I shall draw.
Talking of Rogue, has anyone watched X-Men 97 yet?
Yes.
That's on my list. I'm desperate to watch that.
Was it good, Chris?
I loved it.
I hear it's really good,
Right.
yeah.
I was slap bang in the middle of being a kid when that was on originally. And it I think it's one of those rare things that it does absolutely everything right on that one.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I think, no, I'll just play a land and I'll call it done.
Okay.
I'm going to play it safe.
Right, me. Forest. That's 2 mana. Can I do anything with 2 mana? A forest and any one other. Plays a sorcery that allows me to play an additional land this turn, and I draw a card. It's called
No.
Explore.
I love that card. Yeah, I love the artwork on that one.
Yeah, it is pretty good. So it's 7 and ace at the end of.
Yeah, it's like at the end of survival when they go off.
Yeah.
He's getting cold.
Yeah.
The land I'm going to play would come in tapped unless I control 2 or more other lands, so it doesn't. But it adds either a plain or a water. Deserted Beech. I don't know if I said the name.
Okay.
So that's in my graveyard. And I draw a card.
Ooh.
Hey. See, I'm getting freaked out. It's going too well. It's your go, Tom.
Okay, so I'm going to untap that, and then I'm going to play Desolate Lighthouse. So that's my next land.
Another season 15 one.
Well, no, I think this is from Fugitive of Doom.
It is,
Oh,
yeah.
right.
It's not horror.
The text on the bottom is from Roof, where
Yeah.
it's the Lighthouse Road. Oh.
It's not
Is there like two versions of it though? Because some of it is just copied but just made relevant, isn't it?
There might be. I'm going to say, yeah, so Desolate Lighthouse is a Magic the Gathering card, but it's just been reskinned for Doctor Who. Right, I'm just having a look so I can turn it to add mana. Yeah. Right, I can't do anything right now, so I'm going to end my turn with that, I think.
Okay. All right, I'm going to draw. Ooh. Hold on. Okay, right. I've got. Hold on. I am going to just.
Chris's phone's down.
Oh, Chris, your phone.
Ooh. Bear with me.
Oh, there you go. It's back. Right, I am going to play Ominous Cemetery.
Ominous Cemetery, okay.
So, just down. I'm done. Over to you, Chris.
Fantastic. I'm drawing.
Oh.
Ooh. That's fun.
Oh, damn.
So I'm going to play a command tower, land, which is tap to add any colour of your commander's identity. Then I'm going to tap all three to play Riversong's Diary.
Ah, okay.
Which has Imprint. It's an artifact, and it means whenever a player casts an instant or sorcery spell from their hand, exile it instead of putting it into the graveyard as it resolves. At the beginning of your upkeep, if there are 4 or more cards exiled with Riversong's Diary, choose one of them at random, and you may cast it without paying its mana cost. So it's free instants and sorceries. Pretty much, including mine, I think.
Nice.
Pretty good.
So that's another thing that I will forget to check on. So if anyone wants to remind me, just in case I'm not winning, that would be
we've done plane.
Fantastic. Yeah, I think that's me done.
We didn't do the plane.
Oh, of course, we haven't done the plane.
Oh,
well, here we go.
plane. Oops.
We have got the Temple of Atropos.
Oh, okay.
At the beginning of your post-combat main phase, there is an additional beginning phase after this phase. The beginning phase includes the untap, upkeep, and draw. That's exciting.
That's good.
So you just do your halt another turn again?
Do you know what? I don't think so. I think that you get to untap, upkeep, and draw, but then you don't get another combat phase. So you just get sort of like a little mini start over again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's an additional beginning phase, yeah.
Do you want to start that from Jeff's next go?
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
And then
do a whole new cycle, yeah.
Yeah, when chaos ensues, reverse the game's turn order, then planeswalk. For example, if player proceeded clockwise around the table, it now goes counterclockwise. Oh, that's exciting. So that means whoever rolls chaos basically gets to go again.
Ah.
And then it goes backwards.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got unstable internet.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, basically.
Until we get Atropos again.
I think we're all going to have to planeswalk. I roll the dice. Yeah, to be the one. Right.
Let's stay on there.
You done?
That sounds good.
I am done, yes.
Right, okay. Laying another land, Prairie Stream. It's plain or island. It would enter tapped unless I control 2 more basic land, and I have 2.
This sounds more like Monopoly than Magic the Gathering at this point.
The setup does seem to go for ages.
I'm tapping all of them to bring out the Fourth Doctor.
Ah.
Hooray!
Which I may look at the top card of my library any time. Once each turn, I may play a historic land or cast a historic spell from the top of my library. When I do, create a food token.
Very nice.
Once each turn, you may play. That means play. It means I can just play it without the mana or with the mana. I can't remember now.
Do you know, I looked at some. I think you have to play it with the mana because
I'm playing
some of them say
my hand, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. So some of them say you don't have to pay its mana cost, isn't it?
Well, I can't play it because I've used my mana, but I know what it is, and I'm happy. So, all right,
that makes me feel unnerved.
Oh wait, Chris, can you roll the planes dice for me? Oh no, we're not. It's not coming into Jeff, is it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, right. So I'm going to draw a card. Right. So I'm going to cast a land. So I'm going to do Dark Water Catacombs, which is so I can either so it costs 1 mana and then tap it to add a blue and black. Let's have a look now. So if I tap sort of Temple of Malice for the black, can I also have that as do I have a normal mana on top of the black, or is it one of sort of like, can I have the mana plus that black, or is it just the black?
It's normally one or the other. So like the Frostboil Snarl I've got is you add water or mountain.
Yeah,
basically.
So because tapping it adds 1 mana, doesn't it? So if I tap that, does it also add the black as well, or is it just one or the other?
It's just the black. If it is what it says it. If it does, sort of thing, if that makes sense. You sort of like, you got to imagine you've got a bowl where all your mana goes every time you tap it.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So that's. I'm not quite sure what I can do with that. I'm just thinking, because I'm wanting to tap that for the 1 mana plus the black, and then tap this one for the 1 mana plus the blue. But that's not going to work, so I'll have to leave that for now. But that's my end turn.
Right, back to Jeff, and we're starting with the adding another untap and all that.
Okay, right. I'm drawing. Ooh, that's good. That's very good. Okay. Right. Hang on. Right, I'm going to play a land, which is Path of Ancestry. So it enters the battlefield tapped, and then I add 1 mana of any colour in your commander's colour identity. When that mana is spent to cast a creature spell that shares a creature type with your commander, scry 1. So, should I put another land card out for that, or should I just put a token on this to indicate that it's got an extra to it?
No, because I think we decided it doesn't add an extra.
Okay.
It's like one and done, if that makes sense.
Okay, all right, gotcha.
It becomes what you need at that point, and then it's spent.
Okay, all right, fine, that's good. All right, so I will use that then as a mana, and I am going to... let me see. Hang on. I'm thinking. All right, so I'm going to make that. Hold on a minute. Okay, all right. So that is 1 mana in water. I'm going to tap Rogue's Passage for Forest.
Don't say that too loud.
And I'm going to tap the Desolate Lighthouse for a mana of any colour and bring my 13th commander out. And then I'm going back to my first step, so I can untap my lands now, can't I?
Nope.
Say again?
Are you doing combat?
No.
Then, yeah.
Okay, and then I can draw again. Okay. And I'm going to play the sorcery card of Truth or Consequences, which requires 2 mana of any kind, a water and a fire. Okay. So each player secretly votes for Truth or Consequences, then the votes are revealed. You draw cards equal to the number of Truth votes, then choose an opponent at random. Truth or Consequences deals 3 damage to that player for each Consequences vote. So how did we do this last time, guys? Did we just say what we were picking on the count of 3?
Yeah, it didn't work because I get lag.
Okay.
But what I'll do, I've got filters as tokens because I can't find my tokens. So I'm either going to hold a filter in my hand or not.
Okay.
All
right.
If I've got a filter, what was the choices?
Truth or Consequences.
All right. If I've got a filter, it's Consequences. If I haven't, it's Truth.
Okay. So the other 3 of us, why don't
Okay, we've got badges, yeah.
Yeah, hold our badges up if we're going for Consequences. So we're all holding something for Consequences. If you're hidden it in your hand, Graham.
I have.
Yeah.
I either have or I haven't.
Okay. All right. So yeah, put it in your hand or not, and then we'll hold our hand up, and then we'll all reveal on the count of 3.
So if you're holding... Proof for having the badge, Consequences for not having the badge.
No, Consequences is having the badge.
Right. Okay.
That's how Graham was going to do his. Okay.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Bah.
So
all truths.
All truth.
All right. So that's 4 cards to be drawn. So thanks.
Okay. You're welcome.
3, 4. Okay, and then choose an opponent at random. So choose or Consequences deals 3 damage to that player for each Consequences votes. That doesn't do anything. So that's all good.
I feel like that's meant to be a sort of in-person kind of event thing.
Yeah.
That is also exiled from your graveyard now, because I get it under River Song's Diary.
Oh, man.
Okay. You fool! What have you done?
Do you know what? I'm starting to love River Song. Have I told you about me River Songathon?
Yeah. Why would you do that?
I'm doing a River Songathon. I'm watching all of the River Song episodes in her order to see if it works.
Yeah, I've wanted to do that. You'll have to let me know what that's like.
Where's the Jim the
First half, shite. The second half, it gets quite good. It's just too much jumping around. Like, you end up watching like The Impossible Astronaut twice. And jumping back to just different scenes from different episodes. I would advise, don't start with the baby or Mel's. Just do it from Let's Kill Hitler.
Include Big Finish as well.
No, don't go with Big Finish. Honestly. People have got to eat.
Yeah, you need to sleep sometime.
But yeah, no, thank you, River Song's Diary.
That's the end of my turn.
Cool.
Oh, right, are you rolling the dice, Jeff?
No, I'm not going to roll.
The planes, no, you're not. Okay.
That's very, very noble of you. I'm gonna later, after I've had my second main phase.
I'm dreading going first, so I don't know what to do with that. My anxiety is just like, no.
I have untapped everything. I'm going to play an exotic orchard land, which is add 1 mana of any colour land that an opponent controls or could produce, which is nice. And then I will play... Oh, I don't know what to play. Do you know what? I'm going to start getting some stuff down on the board. So I will tap... all of these.
Okay.
Because I just need 1 white and 3 plain, neutral mana for an Adipose Offering, which, when it enters the battlefield, I create a 2/2 white alien token creature.
Ooh.
So that I've got two 2/2 creatures. I've not done the emerge cost, which was sacrifice the creature and you get X tokens by how many things it is, because I haven't got any other creatures at this point. So that's that one. Oh, do you know the token doesn't have summoning sickness, does it?
No, I don't think so.
Don't think so.
So I could be dead spiteful already, couldn't I?
Or not.
I could be. That's the thing. I could be.
You're not playing the evil deck, Cray.
Every deck Chris has got is an evil deck.
Yeah.
I think I do it in the spirit of the game. What
Oh,
would
you
Gavin want us to do?
You're not
That's what you
supposed to
double
have lost
me. Let's go for 2 on Thomas.
Oh, okay, that's nice of you.
Welcome.
Well, it's a hazing
Welcome,
ritual.
Initiation.
Yeah,
So yeah,
that's
I mean, I've got no blockers or anything. So yeah, I will take.
Do you know what it is? Literally, you told us what your strategy is, and I think I might want to keep these 2 on side.
That's if I can even get there at the minute, because I'm trying to work out these land cards.
Honestly, I should have said, get rid of a load of stuff and just put more land in. That is like the strategy, I think.
My problem's been I've been drawing too many lands in my hand to actually.
Oh right.
That's why I'm
kind of there,
because I was just like land.
Suddenly you'll get your command out immediately.
So there is an additional.
I can get the commander very soon. I'm going to try something.
At the beginning of your post-combat main phase, there is an additional beginning phase after this. So it includes untap, upkeep, and draw step. So untap everything.
Oh, okay. I forgot the
which is sweet. Draw. Oh, that's a lovely old job. That is a lovely old job. So in my second main phase, I'm going to tap... can I do this? Can I do this? Yes, I can, because that's 1 water, 1 white, and 2 others to play the 5th Doctor.
Oh.
Which counts because he was in that Children in Need one.
Yeah.
And he's got Peaceful Coexistence. At the beginning of your end step, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control that didn't attack or enter the battlefield this turn. Untap those creatures.
Okay.
So yeah, that's cool. But he's got Summoning Sickness, so that doesn't apply to anything right now. I don't think I've got any more land, so I am in my end step. So I'm just going to do this roll. And it's blank.
I'm sure it doesn't count, Chris.
Who doesn't count?
It's like an automatic triggered ability or triggered thing rather than needing
that's
to
what
be
I
tapped
thought.
to use.
Yeah.
I think you might be able to use it.
Well, he's already attacked me with the adipose, so it wouldn't count anyway.
Yeah. I think the only one that could have worked was I know it can't because they entered or that didn't attack or enter the battlefield because of all of these have entered the battlefield. I don't think I can add a +1/+1.
Right.
Yet.
That's what you get. This is the consequence.
You did all of that this turn?
Yeah, because you get a second go, don't you?
Right. Okay.
So the adipose gave me an extra token, and then because you get so after you've done combat, before you go into your main phase where you can use any more land, you untap everything and draw again.
Right. Okay. Well, that's a very good turn.
So that's what means for me. That would be great because another upkeep means that I could reduce time tokens, time counts.
Yeah.
Oh, you're working on those, aren't you? Yeah.
Yeah, in theory I'm working on those, but it's so complicated to keep track of, I might not.
I'm not even trying to follow it. I'm just taking your word for everything.
Well, there we go. Anyway, it's your go. Graham?
Yeah. I hesitate to say so, Chris, but you did say you were going to roll.
Oh, no, I did. I got a blank, I'm afraid.
Oh, right. Okay. Sorry. I must have missed that. So untap. Oh, I know what we're getting, don't I? What have I got here? Have I run out of lands? No, right. Okay.
Everyone's so deep in thought.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just like, how do I play? I'm sort of trying to keep my cool of just like, am I doing this right? I'm probably not doing it right. Someone in the
Who cares if you're not?
really
Yeah.
don't
Yeah,
make.
you'll fit in really well. If you don't.
Yeah. As long as you're
I've
having
got
fun.
I've got stuff on my board anyway. That's a win at this point. I'm like, wow, I've actually got stuff on here.
Yeah, I think just try and remember the plane. That's always one.
Oh yeah.
Have you got a bit of paper and a pen?
For what?
Oh, it's
Write
always
down
useful.
what everyone's got, and
Oh.
then like make notes to remind yourself to do stuff. 'Cause
Okay. Yeah.
That's what changed for me from like the
I've
first
got all my
recording we did.
dice, I've got all my counters here and everything. I've even got a calculator for when my maths actually finally comes into play, because I'm going to have to do all my calculations for how much damage I'm going to be doing.
I've summoned the first Doctor.
Oh,
And when he enters the battlefield, I search my library or graveyard for a card named TARDIS. I
okay.
reveal it and put it into my hand. If you search your library this way, shuffle. Yeah. The other ability's got, whenever you cast a spell with Cascade, put a 1/1 counter on a target artifact or creature.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's 2/2 creature. So I'm just going to search for the TARDIS.
Do you know what? The Cascade is what I kept forgetting to do last time with the TARDIS and the
I have
Time
no
Lord.
idea what it is.
I'm fairly sure it's something like you can keep revealing cards until, or exile cards until you find one whose mana cost is less than 2 or something like that.
Yeah.
Hang on, have I got a spare TARDIS? Oh yeah, I've got a
Is
TARDIS.
it exciting off the top of your deck? Or then?
Yeah, you may Cascade. Because I looked this up last time. I got the hang of it, I knew what I was doing, and then I never once did it. With this Cascade, you exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card whose mana value is less than the cascading spell, and you may cast that card without paying its mana cost, and then you put all the exiled ones on the bottom of your library in a random order.
Right.
So yeah, and then also with the first Doctor, I think that gives you a token every time you do it. A +1/+1.
Right. Okay. Well, let's see how that works. Where do I put that? In my hand, don't I? Put it in your hand. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. I'm trying to work out if it's best to roll the dice before or after I do that extra step. I need to do that step first, don't I? Like the extra untap upkeep.
Yeah.
Because I'll lose that if I roll it goes, won't I? So,
I mean, you could play your TARDIS straight away.
well, I haven't got the mana.
No, because your mana gets untapped.
Yeah, so I see what you mean. Yeah, that was my intention. Probably meant before I did it. So they're on.
Oh, I'm with you.
Right. So I'm going to summon the TARDIS. And the other 2 mana, I will summon a Thought Vessel, which basically means I have no maximum hand size, and I can tap it for mana.
That's a good one.
That's good.
So I too late to attack now. So can you roll the dice for me, Chris? Because I don't know where mine is.
Sure. Hang on. Blank.
Oh,
Enough. That'll save Thomas waiting a long time.
Could have switched to another one.
it
That's
gives me
clearly
time.
unlucky, that one.
Do.
I haven't got a strategy yet.
Oh,
I don't know what
this
strategy
TARDIS.
making.
Now this is a nice combo. Whenever TARDIS attacks, if you control a Time Lord, the next spell you cast this turn has Cascade, and you may Planeswalk.
Ah.
That's nice. That works in this scenario. Right, sorry, Thomas.
Oh, you finished your turn?
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, no worries.
Oh yeah, you can planeswalk away from this straight away. That's cool.
Okay, right. So I'm going to draw a card. Oh, bloody hell. Why? Why? Well, no, that might work in my favour. Okay, so I'm going to play. I'm going to cast Sunken Hollow as my land here. So when you tap it, you can add either blue or black. And then Sunken Hollow enters the battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or more basic lands. I don't think these are basic lands, are they? My Temple of Malith, Darkwater, and Desolate.
Oh, I'm just using my 4th Doctor ability to see what's next.
Okay. So I don't think these are basic lands, are they? Because I think the basic lands are like mountain and plain or whatever.
Yeah, the basic lands just look coloured, basically.
Okay, right. So that needs to be tapped then. So can I use that when I tap these, or is that like spent?
No. When it comes in tapped, you can't use it, but because of this plane, you will get a chance to use it.
With the
in your next upkeep. Yeah, because it will up tap straight away almost.
Right. Okay. So I've got that. These 3. Right. So can I then now do my step again?
Are you playing anything or attacking?
I don't think I can play anything just yet because I've only got these lands plus that one that I'm going to need to cast something.
Untap and draw again.
Okay, so untap, draw again. That's a bit. I think I've shuffled these cards terribly. I think I'll do another shuffle through after this.
I feel your pain.
This is an horrendous. I'm getting a horrendous look at the minute. Well, maybe it sort of depends. Right. So then. Ooh. Okay, that sounds good. So I'm going to play S3. That comes in tapped. I'm running out of space on my board. Right, so let's see. I've got. So what does the diamond mean? So on Desolate Lighthouse, I can tap it and add like a diamond. So is that just random mana or?
You know, at the top of it, it's got a number in a circle.
It doesn't. Not Desolate Lighthouse now.
No. Some of your creatures, sorry, or your sorceries and that.
Oh yeah.
So whatever the number is in the circle can be any mana or a diamond. So like the 5th Doctor has got a 2 in the circle and a white and a water. So I've got to use a white and a water and then 2 of any colour mana. So some of them, when it's just the diamond, it means that counts as just whatever number in the thing.
But can you also
so that instantly fills up that number?
Not it fills it up, sorry, no, it counts for 1 of that number. Sorry.
For 1 of that number, right, okay.
But could you also use those, Chris, to say, like I've got a card here with a 1 in a circle, a tree and a water. Could I use 3 land cards that add the diamond, the colourless?
It's the 1 in the circle, a tree and a water. I think you've got to use a tree and a water, and then anything can be the 1 in the circle.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a colourless mana, so it can only be used for the neutral stuff.
Okay, right.
If that makes sense.
Yes.
I'm no expert.
Right, okay. So I'm going to tap that for 1. This one I'm going to tap for black. That's 1 black. So I've got 1 mana, 1 black. This one I'm going to tap for 1. And then this one I'm going to tap for 1 normal one. So I think that should be enough to cast the Master Mesmerist.
Ooh.
Ooh, I can just hear the Delgado sort of sting with that one. So finally, I've cast the Master Mesmerist, legendary creature, Time Lord Rogue. So when you tap it, target a creature and opponent controls with power less than equal to the Master's power. It then gains Skulk until the end of the turn, and then Goad it, which I love that term. And then my second is whenever a creature with Skulk deals combat damage to one of your opponents, put a 1+1/+1/+1 counter on the Master and draw a card. So basically, I pick someone's creature, and then that becomes goaded, and I think that just then attacks someone else. and then if that attacks somebody else, I then put a +1 counter on the master. So basically, I'm using someone else's creature to attack
Stronger.
and sort of make my master stronger, basically, I think.
Yeah.
And skulk means they can't be blocked by something with greater power?
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you did it to one of my adipose, it'd have to be something 2 or less to block it.
Okay.
Anything
I
more.
just ask a question? Sorry. This Fourth Doctor card, it says once each turn I may blah, blah, blah. It doesn't say once each my own turn.
No, I reckon, that means you can probably use it whenever, no?
Yeah.
Surely it might mean your own. That's I don't know how to feel about that.
I don't know, because are there cards that say once each of your turns? I can't.
They say until the end of your turn, don't they?
End of your turn or end of turn. I don't know. It's quite interchangeable, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not going to risk it.
Okay.
I think it might possibly be allowed, but I'm not going to do it in case.
I think you can do that. I think that, just looking at the picture of it now,
Yeah.
once each turn.
I can
even this land says until the end of the next turn, sort of thing. Not the land, the plane, sort of thing, you know?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I haven't got the right mana, but I was just wondering if I can play a card 4 times around. That would be quite powerful, wouldn't it?
In theory, you could play one during Jeff's turn, my turn, your turn, and Thomas's turn.
Yeah.
But, I mean, because you know what it is, because you can look at it.
Yeah.
And I hope it's a sorcery, because then I get it.
No, but is it? It's instants you could use as well, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
An instant or sorcery spell from their hand. No, I can't, because it's got to be from their hand.
Well, it's too late. It's going in my hand next time. I can. I've got the wrong mana, but it's an instant that could react to something. So it would be very useful to use it in other people's turns.
Right, did I actually
Gavin,
end my turn?
If you're watching.
I can't remember if I actually ended my turn or not. I got too excited casting the master. I'm like, did I actually announce I ended my turn?
You didn't, but did you?
I didn't.
Did you?
Did you want to roll the planes thing?
I'll say I'm going to roll. So I'm going to roll my dice. Woo! Off it goes. Blank.
Okay.
Yeah. It's an unlucky dice.
Unlucky dice.
Genuinely,
Right.
I've got all 4 out. If one doesn't work, I roll a different one.
Just trying to rig it. Just like, this one will work.
Again.
Look, they're all in there. I just give myself the best possible chance. That's my secret. Multiple dice.
See, again, and this is why you guys have kept losing to Chris.
Yeah, right. He's letting his secrets out.
Yeah, that's a good reason as any, Jeff.
The dice are loaded. It's like El Dorado.
They're all weighted on the planeswalk symbol. Right,
Well, I just assume that there's got to be a lucky dice in there somewhere out of 4. I've got a 25% chance of getting chaos and fucking everybody over.
Right, I've just untapped and I've drawn. Okay, so hold on. Right, I'm going to play sorcery, which is 2 mana of any colour, and then I'm going to tap the path of ancestry to be forest. So then I can tap my cultivate card, search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, reveal those cards, put one onto the battlefield tapped and the other into your hand, and then shuffle. So let's see what I can get.
Oh, that's a sorcery. I'll have that.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a sorcery. I'm having that. You've got to exile it.
Do you need mana to do that trick, Chris?
At the beginning of your upkeep, if there are 4 or more cards exiled in Riversong's diary, choose one of them at random. You may cast it without paying its mana cost.
I'm sorry. Do you mean you don't need mana to use the ability that takes the card?
No. Just
Triggered.
automatically goes under. Yeah, whenever a player casts an instant or sorcery from their hand, exile it instead of putting it into the graveyard.
okay, hang on, let me come back to that in a minute. So what was that?
So yeah, basically, anytime somebody plays an instant or a sorcery, instead of putting it into your graveyard after it's resolved, you exile it, so it's out of the game.
Okay.
Unless you happen to have, I don't know, like a master in your deck that can duplicate things that are exiled.
This is already
You
turning out
foreshadowing
really
much.
Surely not.
Surely not. That's inconceivable.
Right, so-
Only Russell T Davies would come up with something like that.
Or you've got, I don't know, a war doctor that every time something's exiled gets a power up. I don't know.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Right, so that's tapped, but that's not doing me much. Hang on. Okay. Right, I am going to untap and go back to my beginning stage again, and I'm going to draw a card. Okay, I'm going to play this. I'm just going to put this sorcery card. I don't need to use sorcery cards instantly, do I?
No, unless it says instant, then no, I don't think
No,
so.
it doesn't. So I'm putting preordain down.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm going to play Search for Tomorrow, which is a forest and 2 colorless mana. And then search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle. Can I play that as I put it down now? I can, can't I?
Yeah, as long as they're not tapped.
Yeah, but it's not from my. It was from my hand, so I can't use paradox. Is what I'm getting.
No. Search for Tomorrow is a sorcery, though, I think.
Yes.
So I think I'll have that. Thank you.
Yoink, it's mine.
I'm gonna be honest. This is not much fun now. So
You're like the villain from Grouchland, which is like mine. Everything's mine.
I'm only one away from being able to use them as well. That's really exciting, isn't it? I've never done this before.
Oh God, right. Well, tell you what, that's.
Did you play any other sorceries that I can have?
not that
No.
time. No, I've put one out, but I haven't cast it. Okay, I'm done there. I think. Yeah, I'm spent there.
Cool.
Oh,
It's me go.
Yes, I am.
Do you want to roll your dice?
I don't really want to. No.
No, well, I shall go then. Thank you.
Yeah.
Untap my lands. Everything's back in play. Do a draw. That's good.
Got a pretty shite selection of land here, which is not helping.
Okay. First things first, I'm going to tap... Oh no, I want to put some lands down, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
What do I want to put down first? I think the first thing I want to put down is Evolving Wilds, which is a land which I can tap. I can search my library for a basic land card.
Okay.
Put it onto the battlefield tapped and then shuffle. I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to wait for the end of the second phase.
Yeah.
I'm going to tap just one of these. A land an opponent controls. That's probably the best one. To play Soul Ring, which means I can tap to add 2 mana.
Oh, okay.
And then... what do I want to put down here? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is exciting. I know what I'm doing on my second go round. Jeff's going to love it. Yeah. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is tap these 3 to play the Sonic Screwdriver.
Oh.
I've been getting all these in, which is it's an artifact. So you can tap it once to add another mana of any color. You can tap it and 1 mana to untap another target. Tap 2 mana and it and scry 1, or you tap 3 mana and it and you a target creature can't be blocked this turn.
Oh, okay.
So that's pretty cool. I think I am going to attack. Ooh, who's got what? What's that master? 3/3. No one.
Oh, okay.
As of yet on this combat phase.
How splendid! How pleasant of you.
Yeah. And the reason I'm doing that is because the 5th Doctor's going to bump him up 1. In a second. At the start of my end step. So now it is time to go into the second upkeep. So I'm untapping everything. I'm going to untap everything. And draw. Oh, it's an island. Okay. So I'm going to play this island and tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to summon Clara Oswald.
Wow.
Have you heard of her, Jeff?
Yes. Damn you.
Yep. It's Clara Rama time. So Clara is Impossible Girl. If Clara is your commander, choose a colour for the game. That's irrelevant. If a triggered ability of a Doctor you control triggers, that ability triggers an additional time.
Oh.
Which is great. She's also a 2/6. So now it's my end step, and I've got to add tokens. So because of Clara, everything's going to happen twice now with the 5th Doctor. So the adipose is 4/4.
Okay.
The adipose token is 4/4. And the 5th Doctor is 4/4.
Right.
Which, I'll be honest with you, I love that. Each creature you control that didn't attack or enter the battlefield this turn, at the beginning of your end step, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature that didn't attack or enter the battlefield this turn. So that's those 3. So they get +2s, which I'm representing with these dice. So that's a 4/4 and a 4/4 and a 4/4.
Okay.
And then I'm going to be a real cool guy and roll the planar dice, which is nothing. So that dice is now dead to me, and I'll bring out another one and hope for more on the next turn. And I'm done.
Okay.
Okay, that'll be me.
Oh, yes.
Untap. Let me get this order right. Untap's upkeep draw, isn't it? So before my draw stage, untap, upkeep, draw. Untap does come first, doesn't it? Can I play things in this part of the game? I can I?
If it says, I think it's your main phase where you can play stuff, isn't it?
Right. No, fair enough. I was just wondering if I can get an extra card. Because I can play a card from the top of my deck.
Oh, yeah, no, you can with the 4th Doctor.
Yeah, but I don't know if it... I'm not entirely sure how that works. This might be a phase of the game where I'm not allowed to do things like that. Or does a card supersede that? Once each turn, you play a historic land or card. Actually, I can't even remember if it's historic. That would make that all irrelevant. And it's not, so shut up, Graham. Right. Now, this might get stolen by Chris. But I'm going to try it. And the only reason it might not get stolen by Chris is because I'm going to play tap a plane to play Path to Exile, a target creature, which would be the Master.
No!
Its controller may search their library for a basic land card, put that card into the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle.
Right.
So basically, you swap the Master for a land. But if Chris steals that, it doesn't resolve, does it?
Let's see. Blah, blah, blah.
Find.
As it resolves. So I think it resolves and then I get it.
All right. Oh, so you can
Right,
steal
so
it anyway.
basic land card, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, so do I stick that in my hand or do I put that right on the battlefield?
Onto the battlefield tapped.
Onto the
Then
battlefield.
shuffle. So
Oh, there you go. There's a free shuffle.
that's going in my graveyard.
Everything's spilling. There we go. Okay, so I've got this basic land mountain. I'm going to stick that just there for now while I go shuffle.
Right. So that's made a new friend, doesn't it?
This is definitely School of Hard Knocks.
I'm laying land because I haven't done that. Oh, no. Does that come in tapped? Unless you control 2 or more other lands. No, it doesn't. Oh, so I've got quite a lot of land there. One, that's a neutral one. Oh, maybe not that, that's 5. So that's out. That's not worth it.
Okay, there we go. Nicely shuffled.
Sorry about that, Tom.
No, it's all good. Don't worry about it. I think you may have just helped me.
Good lucky because I'm not sorry at all.
you may have just sealed your fate.
Oh no. I just don't like their master. I don't like you getting copies of lots of other things.
Oh, you've exiled the wrong one.
Oh, was it? Oh, well.
Yeah. No, I've not. He's my commander. I've not cast him yet.
Oh, this is why I keep losing. I don't know what I'm doing.
No, you've cast out the Master Mesmerist,
Oh,
which is a different card altogether. No.
Well, I might be able to help you out there.
I'm bringing out the 5th Doctor.
Oh, okay.
That's a good idea. I've got one of them.
That's complicated.
Yeah. At the beginning of your end step, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control that didn't.
You can have the time crash one where he's older.
That's what I've got. I've got the larger of the two.
All right, so I've got 1 neutral mana left. That's silly to leave that one, isn't it? Never mind. Oh,
I can't believe I've
I'm not attacking because of the 5th Doctor thing.
Oh, that's good. Thank you.
I could attack with a TARDIS, couldn't I? Because when I attack, I can planeswalk. What do I get when I planeswalk? We just change it, isn't it? It's chaos I'd have to hit, isn't it? To change the turn order.
Yeah, chaos. Turn order.
Yeah.
Planeswalk just leaves.
All right. So planeswalk is just swap it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just worried about the possibility that if Chris rolls it, and Chris is rolling every time, I have to wait so long for a turn.
I mean, I've got my own dice as well. I don't mind rolling as well.
Yeah, that would give me a turn next. But how many times have you rolled, Chris? Because you might be getting down to your lucky dice.
I've done 3 rolls.
3, yeah. You might be on the lucky one because those 3 failed. So what I'm going to do is I am going to attack Chris.
Oh.
Because I've just done something bad to Thomas and Jeff's having a bad time. So I'm going to attack you. It's only 2 points, but it means the next spell I cast this turn has Cascade and I may planeswalk.
Oh, that's the TARDIS as well, isn't it? So I can't block it because it's flying.
Yeah.
Did you crew it?
No, it's just a 2/4 creature. Or
you got to crew it. You got to tap somebody to crew it. Yeah.
Ah, well, that's okay. Crew 2, tap any number of creatures you control with total power 2 or more. So I'm going to tap the 1st Doctor for that. Attack you. I'm just reading the order list. The next spell you cast this turn has Cascade and you may planeswalk. So do I have to wait to cast a spell before I can planeswalk? Or is it just that's the other thing that happens?
Yeah, I think if you cast a spell, then you may planeswalk, does it say?
Yeah, so I've screwed that up, haven't I? because I haven't got any mana except the neutral one left.
Have you looked at the top of your library? You might have something.
I was just thinking of that, actually. Here's an artifact, but it's 2. I should be telling you what I've got in my hands. Right, okay, so I won't planeswalk that.
Technically, if you untap everything, it's not a different turn, it's the same one.
Yeah, that's true. So I'm going to do
that. So if you
untapped
everything, drew, played something, that still counts.
Do you untap creatures as well?
Yeah, at the beginning it includes the untap, upkeep, and draw steps.
Oh, okay. I could attack with... No. Because I can't... The Doctor being in the TARDIS when the TARDIS attacks, does that make the Doctor implicit in the attack?
Yeah, you tap the first Doctor, but you could attack again because he's untapped.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's the 5th Doctor ability.
No, because the first Doctor hasn't attacked. It's only the TARDIS.
Right. Okay. Good. So in that case, I can play another spell that will have Cascade. That will do something I can't remember.
Yeah, it's all complicated, but it just about works. So at your end of combat, you're at the start of your second main phase. You untap everything. You can attack with the TARDIS again.
No, I can't have another attack phase.
I know you're right. Yeah. No, you are right.
Yeah.
But the first Doctor is untapped and
if you're willing to be attacked, I'll find a way.
Not me personally. I was just thinking that,
yeah.
If you got Jeff down to 38 as well, you'd be winning.
Well, that'll be a first.
Yeah, but you don't need to do that.
No, obviously I can't attack. I'm just trying to decide. I've got some good cards here, but I've also got this. Is that historic? No, it's not. Okay, so I can forget that for the time being. It's that or that. Right. It's 6 Doctors coming out. I need a plane and a water. Forest and the water. One of you got a creature that uses water? Oh, don't worry, I've got water.
Yeah, no, I have, yeah.
I've got Pepsi.
Oh, right.
I don't think that's quite water.
Right, so 6 Doctors coming in, so he won't be affected. Okay, I'll roll the dice.
Oh, okay.
Now I'm in this phase. I can safely roll the dice. So could you roll the lucky one, please, Chris?
Maybe. Hang on, I'll roll it again because I crashed it against my deck. You mother... It's a chaos. Oh no, wait, that benefits me. That's good news.
Yeah,
that means I go again right away.
Thomas, I've screwed up twice in the same turn. Sorry,
Thomas, you got
making new friends. That's my thing.
I can just get a pillow and just nap here. It's all good. I can freeze my camera and just do other things while you guys play. It's all good. Don't worry about it.
Luckily, my turns are famously quick as well.
I've spent the past few weeks just watching gameplay already. I could have just watched you guys again.
That's what I feel every week.
Yeah.
Reverse the game's turn order, then planeswalk. So now we're going
back to
me, Jeff, Thomas, Graham.
Yeah.
It doesn't say each other creature I control, so I'm putting a 1/1 counter on the 5th Doctor as well.
No.
It says each creature didn't attack. The 6th Doctor came in this turn, and the TARDIS isn't a creature, and it did attack. So they're all 1/1s. Obviously, it's my end steps. I can't do anything else. So that's the end of my turn. And now turn goes to Chris.
Thanks.
All right, mate.
Oh, yes. I think we're on one of yours as well. Here we go. Look. Cave of Skulls.
Oh. It's from the Forbidden episode. We can't talk about it.
No. Oh, goodness. What is he going to do? Tell Russia and we'll all get executed or something?
Yeah, he's just going to... All of the... Everything's been given to Russia. If he dies, he just gives everything to Russia.
Just because you don't often get this sort of opportunity. If there is some sort of algorithm that notifies Steph of this sort of thing being discussed, right? I just want him to know that I think he's a tosser, and do what you want. I ain't got anything you can stop being broadcast except this. Russia can have it. Cave of Skulls, playing. Each creature card in your graveyard has scavenge. The scavenge cost is equal to its mana cost. So exile a creature card from your graveyard and pay its mana cost. Put a number of +1/+1 counters equal to that card's power on a target creature. Scavenge only as sorcery.
Oh my god.
So, if you have a creature in your graveyard with, 2 mana, and you discard it, you pay its mana cost of that 2. You tap 2, and then you can put a +2/+2 on something.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's difficult. Whenever Chaos ensues, create 2 1/1 white warrior creature tokens. Right. Here we go. Now, we have been doing Chaos wrong, and I want an official Who Corners a Corner ruling on this now, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So we've automatically planeswalked after every Chaos.
Oh.
Some of them you don't. Some of them you just do the Chaos, and then you leave it there, and then you try planeswalking again.
Yeah.
So that last one said, then planeswalk. This one doesn't. So if Chaos ensues, you create 2 1/1 white warrior creature tokens, and then it just stays on this one.
Okay.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that works. That makes sense.
So, yeah, it's up to you guys. Do you want to keep playing it so that we ditch them every time there's Chaos to keep it moving, or do you want to leave it in there?
I'm quite happy to go with the rules, but Jeff's kind of chairman. Let's let him decide.
Am I? Yeah, just stick with the rules.
Stick with the rules. Okay. Oh, well, then I'm definitely going to be rolling for Chaos. Right, it's my go anyway, so I'm untapping. I have no upkeeps to do. And I'm drawing. I've got a very, very small hand size, which is 1, so I'm hoping for something good.
Oh, that's not a good laugh, is it?
Oh, lovely. Right, so I am going to tap the Soul Ring for 2 mana, a Mountain, and the Command Tower for a white mana to play the War Doctor.
Wow, okay.
This is what I've been wanting to do. This is one of the things that I was thinking when I was modifying this. Mm-hmm. So basically, whenever one or more other permanents phase out, and whenever one or more other cards are put into exile from anywhere, put a time counter on the War Doctor. Whenever the War Doctor attacks, it deals damage equal to the number of time counters on it to any target. If a creature dealt damage this way would die this turn, exile it instead.
Right.
So anytime something is exiled or phased out, that means that the War Doctor gets more powerful than you could possibly imagine. And because I've also got Clara, that means that everything that happens to him happens twice. Because Jeff is right. Clara is wonderful.
Just looking at Jeff here.
So that's
just getting tired of magic.
Bit of fun, isn't it, that?
Yeah.
I need someone to make me draw. I've got 1 card in my hand, and I sort of want to play it.
Just don't.
Because it doesn't cost loads.
Clara is wonderful in Magic, but only when she's under my control.
Oh, I didn't realise that was how it was working.
Yeah, in fact,
that sounds like something Offer would have said.
Nominated chairman, thanks, Graham. I disallow you to play her.
Does that mean you're exiling her?
How has got to his head?
If you exile her, the War Doctor does get more powerful.
Yeah, I've also outlawed that rule as well.
So let's see. The Master Mesmerist, he's gone, isn't he?
He's been exiled, yes.
He has been exiled.
This is my little exile pile here. It's not quite dead, not quite alive.
Graham's got half the classic series, and Jeff, you've got just the 13th Doctor, yeah?
Yeah, naffle. I've really got no no idea what I'm doing, or I've got a bit
I've
of
got
a
majority Masters of Evil, but a little bit of a mix of like Paradox Power and timey-wimey.
Graham, are you feeling that we should outlaw Masters of Evil?
I
I've
think
not
we
even
should.
bloody play anything yet.
Outlaw Chris.
Oh, Outlaw Chris, yeah, that's.
I'm doing all right, but I'm really regretting that I've attacked a couple of people now because I'm just getting scared that it's all going to start happening again.
Shove that in your
My
face.
nickname growing up was the Master of Evil. Did I mention that?
Was it really?
I know, but I did guess.
Yeah. Here's my surprised face.
Okay, look, I've not got any instants or anything like that. So what I'm going to do is, I've dropped that one card in my hand. I'll pick it up in a second. I'm going to tap the Sonic Screwdriver and 1, 2, 3 lands for some mana, and I'm going to attack Graham with my adipose offspring, and it can't be blocked because of the Sonic Screwdriver, so that's for 4.
Jeez.
And I'm going to attack Jeff with my little alien token, also for 4.
You say Graham again?
Well, no, because I want to even it up, because then we've all lost life.
Left you alone. You take this hit.
Yeah,
so
I'm going to
Graham can't block for 4, and you've got the choice of... No, you can't, because I've...
What's it call me?
How dare you?
Damn, you can't.
Maybe later. You might get him out. Get your Davros out.
Get your Davros out. Davros out.
It's filth, this, isn't it? I've just realised it's all filth. It's all innuendo. No wonder Steph Coburn was so narked. And then, Jeff, you've got the option of blocking the 4/4 with your 13 that would die, I think, or you can take the 4.
I'm taking the hits. I'm down to 36.
Wow.
That's good. We're all under 40.
Yay!
Good. Yay! Yay for losing.
Yay for me.
So I believe me and Thomas are on 38, aren't we?
38, yes, indeed.
38. Fantastic. Right then. So that also means I'm on my end step now. You'll all be pleased to hear.
Huzzah!
So that means, gloriously, that the 5th Doctor is now a 6/6. I'm running out of dice here to do all this.
You can borrow some of mine, but not with you.
Yeah, mine.
Clara's a 4/8. And
what is it that's bumping them up again?
So the 5th Doctor, you get +1/+1.
And you've done that 4 times already.
Yeah, because Clara triggers it again.
Oh.
It's bloody Clara doing everything, although it's just like watching Not the Moffat era all over again.
Jeff, can we outlaw Clara?
That's what I've based my deck on now, isn't it? I've based it on the Moffat era, which is cheap and nobody dies.
Just Moffat is Moffat.
Oh, except everybody else. I mind you, you're in the classic era.
So the War Doctor sadly gets nothing at this point, but I'm really looking forward to beefing him up.
It's just never an ex-Clara at this point.
Well, that was Doctor Who, wasn't it? It was Clara featuring the Doctor.
Clara Who.
I really wish I'd paid attention and exiled Clara instead of...
As it should be.
You picked the wrong card as well.
I know. Not only was it the wrong card, it was the wrong player's card.
You fund vendor.
If you do exile her now, the War Doctor gets more powerful, so I'm cool.
that sounds like
so now we have to exile 2 at once.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, I've also got something that might save me here and there, but, we'll save that for another turn.
I've got a really cool card that might save me from something, but I need to get him out first.
I think that deck you've built has made it even meaner than the ones you've been playing so far.
I just tried to trim the fat, as it were. Do you know the Ninth Doctor? The Ninth Doctor gives you the Ninth Doctor gives you a second upkeep, which is sort of pointless with a lot of these cards.
Yeah.
Amy, all she does is come in weak and finds Rory and stuff like that. It's there's the Day of the Doctor, which destroys everything and then deals 13 damage to you. So I just didn't really see the point.
Yeah.
No. Mm.
So yeah, I've just sort of like got some of them out and just popped in some
Yeah,
relevant stuff.
That's a finishing move card, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a bit. Yeah.
I've not got any commanders out yet either, because I need to get time traveling at some point as well.
I'm going to tell Paul about this, and he'll be.
I
he'll
need
be
to
very
actually like
cross
play.
with you.
It won't encourage him to come and play,
I
will
need
it?
to actually play.
Right,
Right, that's my turn. It's
okay.
Jeff's go.
Right,
Yeah.
let me move through this quickly for you, Thomas. So,
Oh, no, I'm not complaining. Don't worry about it.
untap my. Well, you got a little bit shafted there by things.
No, like I said, it gives me time to
changing
read
the
off all
running
the
order.
cards. I've got some kind of an idea of what I'm going to do for the next turn.
Just remember, Graham done it.
Graham did it.
I didn't roll.
I'm the only one that didn't affect.
So,
The lucky dice works, doesn't it? Can you believe that?
I didn't affect.
To be honest, lucky is
Well, I
relative.
waited till the moment you were on the lucky dice because somehow I knew.
okay, so
Oh, the moment.
Listen,
That's a muffet.
I'm tapping a land, Path of Ancestry, which gives me a mana in the colour of my commander. So I'm going to use water, and then I'm able to tap my sorcery card, which is preordained. So wait, Chris, River can suck it for a minute. So scry 2. So scry 2, then draw a card. So is that then taking a third one, do you think? Scry 2, look at the top 2 of your library, then put any number on the bottom and the rest on top in any order. Chris, how do you interpret that? So scry 2.
Scry 2,
then draw a
so
card.
look at the top 2, put them back in any order, and then you get to draw the one that you like best, basically.
Oh, okay. All right.
Or you can put one on the top, one on the bottom. It's up to you.
Okay, I'm going to take that.
Which is
one.
great. Can't wait to use that.
And then doesn't say that it goes into the field, so so hang on. So that I've just cast a sorcery, which is a spell from anywhere other than my hand. So 13 is now a +1.
Okay.
Do I have to do something with the sorcery, Chris, because of River?
Yeah, you do. This is brilliant. You exile it.
Yes, that's what.
Did you say you brought it from somewhere other than your hand?
It was on my playing field.
Was it?
Did you when you cast it? Was it in your hand?
No, I cast it previous turn.
Which
it was
one?
already
Sorry,
on the battlefield. The preordained.
It was already on the battlefield from the last turn. I set it up, ready to use for this turn.
Oh, so you're not playing a sorcery, you're using an ability. No, because a sorcery comes.
No, I'm casting a sorcery. It's a spell.
It just should have been used straight away, is all. But
I thought instants were used straight away, and sorcery could be used whenever you chose.
No, that's a sharp.
Oh, okay.
So,
sorry, you do it, Chris.
I was going to say, sorcery is a one and done. So you use it and it goes into your graveyard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Enchantment stays on the field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And instant means that you can use it even in somebody else's turn.
But this card, this sorcery.
Otherwise, that works like a sorcery. It's on, it's done, it's gone.
Yeah. Okay. So that's fine. But it's a spell that I've cast from anywhere other than my hand, isn't it?
No,
technically you shouldn't be able to use it now.
Right. Yeah, it should have been used last time out. But I mean, if you want to say I've cast this from my hand this turn, then whatever.
No, because then I'll give Chris the advantage. No.
Yeah, then I can't.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to resolve it, though.
Yeah, give Chris what he wants. Yeah, that's an excellent way to resolve.
But this is what happens every day.
So how does Paradox do anything then? You cast a spell from anywhere.
Have you got Yaz
than
out?
your hand. No.
Get Yaz out. Yeah, get that Yaz out.
Or things like that. So
yeah, some of them will do it. Some of them have got like foretell, so you put them on the side and they don't technically come into play. But if you look at what Yaz does, you can exile the top of your library, put it to one side, and then when you want, you can pay the mana and bring it into play.
So yeah, exile the top card of your library until your next end step. You may play it.
Yeah. So you've got a bit of a time limit on it, but it just gives you pause to like think about it, and then if you do want to do it because it's useful, it means that your 13th Doctor ability kicks in.
So I've been doing it wrong then, haven't I?
Your cards are on camera, Jeff.
Yeah, I know they are.
Okay.
Doesn't matter anymore.
I don't care.
So is preordain happening?
Well, I'm a bit confused because I should have done it last time. To be honest, it doesn't really matter, does it? Because I can't give the doctor a +1. So I've
Do you want to just treat it as if it came out of your hand and just go with that?
What did I take with it? I can't remember what I just got now. Was it a land? Oh, it was okay, it was that, yeah. Okay.
So you scry 2 and then draw.
Yeah, okay, so one of them's a land I've got to put down. I'm now very confused. Right, let's see. So Paradox is not as good as I thought it was, perhaps. Right.
But Paradox is brilliant, but you've got to twist it to make it work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of this is all look at the cards and everything. You know what I mean? I've got a really great idea, but I've not been able to bloody use it yet. I've got an amazing sort of commander sort of engine going, and I'm like, nope, I've got to sit here and like sit on it.
And like the Yaz card, exile the top card of your library, I probably haven't got enough mana to play any of that. So I'm just looking because now this has sort of changed my mind slightly.
I mean, do the preordained things. I mean, at least you can pick what the next. If you did the top 2,
yeah, I've done
you could draw
that,
the one, and then you could eventually get Yaz in and exile it, maybe.
What an exile? What the preordained card?
No. The preordained card is exiled because it's been used now.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you could get Yaz in, because preordains let you look at the top 2.
This means going to do this really quickly.
Yeah, sorry. Right, I'm just gosh, I don't know. I can't even cast that now. Oh, I can. No, I can't. No, I can't do that.
Yes, I can.
Oh dear. I've really got nothing of any use here. Right, okay, I'm going to cast 2 mana, any colourless, water and forest, and then I can cast Madame Vastra. And she partners with Jenny Flint, which when Madame Vastra enters the field, target player may put Jenny Flint into their hand from their library, then shuffle. I've already got her, so does that mean I can then cast her at the same time? Or
not without mana.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah,
Let me double check.
I think you just have it in your hand. You can't cast it unless you've got the mana as well.
Yeah, I haven't got enough for her. I've really, all my mana cards are colourless, so I can't really do anything. Is essentially the problem I've got here. Yeah. Okay.
Have you not got 1 fire? Because you could definitely get Yaz in, couldn't you?
Yeah, but I haven't got enough colourless now if I cast Madame Vastra.
Yeah, right, so... Yeah, I mean, that's basically what I did like last time out, was just got Yaz and the 13th Doctor in and just exiled everything and just played it whether I needed to or not, was the plan, just so that like it bumped everybody up for attacks.
Right. Okay, yeah, I see how you've done it, yeah, okay.
If it's a land, then you quid's in, because you just get a land later on in the turn.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, I'm done there.
I've got so much land I'm going to become a property developer.
It's Thomas's go to develop his property.
Is it? Oh my god, yes! Amazing. Right, so I'm going to draw. So I'm all good, yeah?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay,
yeah.
right. I'm going to draw a card. Oh, okay. I've not seen this one. That's kind of cool. I like that. Okay, so I'm going to untap everything. Let's see. So I'm going to tap that for 1. Tap this one for 1 as well. I'm going to tap this basic one for a red. So that's 2 red. This one I'm going to tap as a red. and I'm going to cast the Flux, which is a Saga card. So I don't know if you guys can see that one. There it is.
Yeah.
Which is rather grand. So when I cast the Saga, does it start straight away on token 1? Or do I have to wait for my next turn? Okay, so at last I can use my 20 dice. Where's number 1? There it is. Pow. Right, so step 1, the Flux deals 4 damage to a target creature an opponent controls. So how much sort of tokens, if you like, how much sort of health has your guys got?
I'll go first. I've got a 3/3, a 3/3, a 5/5, and a 2/4. Oh, and a 3/3 sitting waiting with summoning sickness.
Okay, Chris?
I have got a 4/4, a 4/4, a 6/6, a 4/8,
right,
and a 3/5.
Right, Jeff?
I've got a 3/3 and a 2/2.
Right, okay. Chris, can I take out one of your 4/4 creatures with this Flux, please?
Well, if you feel you really must. Would you like to go for the token or the adipose?
The Adipo itself, please.
Oh dear, they were so cute as well.
Well, they're just fat.
You just lost some weight, Chris.
The fat just walked away.
The fat just walks away.
Right.
God damn it. I've been doing all these crunches and everything.
Brilliant.
Creature
so
down. I feel bereft.
I've now got... Let's have a look. So that they're spent now. So that 2 mana plus the 4 red, the 2 red. I've got this 2...
they
have a look.
Stay tapped, basically. They stay sideways.
Okay, right. So I'm just having a double check now. So I've spent them. So I've got... I can either do 2 mana or I can do... Let's have a look. Right, can I play another land? Or have I just... Because I don't think I've played a land yet.
Should have been done early, but I'm fine with it.
Okay, right, I apologise. Yeah. Right, so I'm going to play a land now then, while I'm at it, because I forgot to do it. So I'm going to play Fettered Pools here. That enters the battlefield tapped anyway. So can I not use that, or is that spent?
Yeah, once it's tapped, you can't use it.
Okay, so it's entered the battlefield tapped, so I can use it?
No. If it's entered tapped, you can use it next turn, but not this one.
Right, gotcha. Okay, cool. That's there. I'm trying to think, can I spare? No, I can't. Right, so I'm going to end my turn there, methinks. Oh, no, tell you what, I need to roll my dice. No. Blank. All right, I'm going to end my turn.
Fantastic.
Oh, it's me.
So I killed something.
Right. Well done.
I did something.
Anyone who takes something off Chris. Yeah, Chris is not evil, but his decks are.
I just feel like Swarm, where it's like, at last, I'm free. I kill something.
Have you got a Swarm? I think you have, haven't you? That
feed the Swarm, yeah.
Yeah. You take damage, but you take something out effectively, don't you? Yeah.
Let's see what my next one is already. Oh. Now, why is that in a classic deck? Well, I suppose it could be in any. Sorry. Is that legendary? Yes. So I can play that. So I better read really what it is.
I'm so proud of myself. I managed to do something. I actually did a really play. I used my maths and I did a really awesome play. I'm happy with that.
I'm glad to be here for it.
I'm glad to just I mean, it was an innocent fleshy blob creature thing, but that's
still counts.
It deserved it. It had it coming.
It totally deserved it.
That's mental. I don't know if I've got an automatic win card.
What?
Uh-oh.
But I don't know if I've got the criteria for it in my deck. It's Gallifrey stands.
Oh, okay.
When Gallifrey stands, when Gallifrey Stands enters the battlefield, return all Doctor cards from your graveyard to your hand.
Right.
At the beginning of your upkeep, you may put a Doctor creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. Then, if you control 13 or more Doctors, you win the game.
Blimey, how would you
Well,
do that?
But I don't know if I've got 13 Doctors because I haven't. This is a classic Doctors deck.
Yeah, you might not have that.
There's only going to be.
I've got up to 8.
Right, yeah, because I don't own. This is the only deck I own. At the end of the month, I'm going to buy loads. But, well, I say loads.
Oh, the Valiard should count as a Doctor as well. Come on.
Oh yeah,
you get the
definitely.
Fugitive Doctor and the Valiard.
I've just got to do one thing. Oh no, I do 2 things. Can I afford to do that?
That would work with is it the 14th Doctor out of them new ones?
Yeah. Oh my God, he's got the weird, crazy ability, hasn't he?
Like you sort of you get rid of a load of Doctors straight away, don't you? I think.
Yeah.
When he comes in, I'm trying to think about how it works.
I think he exiles. I think 14. I think you have to mill 14 cards or something like that, or you exile.
Yeah, you effectively just try and get as many Doctors in the graveyard as you can. So if you did that and then played Gallifrey Stands, like you say, that's instant win, isn't it?
Yeah.
Terrifying.
So I'm not. It's irrelevant. I mean, I haven't really looked at these cards too much. I didn't know.
It's annoying that it says your graveyard as well, because eventually between the 4 decks you could effectively get them all in.
Oh, if I could steal everybody's Doctors. Right, what I've done, I've summoned artifact equipment, Hero's Blade. Equipped creature gets +3/+2. Whenever a legendary creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may attach Hero's Blade to it. Otherwise, it's an equip cost 4. Does that mean I can, if I bring a new legendary creature, it can just pick it up?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, but any other creature, it has to pay 4. I mean, any legendary creatures I've already got don't count because it says when they enter the battlefield. Right, okay. And the other card was the Caves of Androzani Saga.
What does that do?
Right.
Oh, okay.
Well, the first token, put 2 stun counters on each of up to 2 target tapped creatures. Are there any? What's that you've got, Chris? Is that the token?
Yeah, it's only the token that's tapped. Does that count?
Well, it says creature. Is it a token creature?
Yes, it is a token creature.
Well, it's the only one I've got the choice of, so it just gets a stun. That just means it takes 1 extra turn to untap. Yeah.
No, it takes 3 now.
You just kick the Adipo.
Yeah, because I drop it down to 1, and then it goes, and then the next turn I can untap it. So I've got to get through these 2 stun tokens before I can untap it.
You beat up a child, Graham. I hope you're proud of yourself.
I did something evil.
You just took out a child.
What else does it do? For each non-saga permanent, choose a counter you make. Oh, it's just a mean card, isn't it?
Well, it is Caves. It is Androzani. It's very mean.
I mean, it's Caves of Androzani. That is a brutal serial. So I can't do anything else.
So you can just keep adding the counters to that lovely adipose. That's terrible.
Just beat up the Adipo.
Yeah, it's easy anyway. So now, do I attack or not?
Do you know what? There's a way around that, though, isn't there? Because the 5th Doctor untaps stuff with its ability. So at the end of every end step, I'm going to get an additional untap on that alien. So it's not as bad as. Not for me.
Right. He won't untap this turn, will he? That's okay. That claim we had was right. I'm going to tap the first Doctor to crew the TARDIS. So the next. Oh, I'm not going to cast another spell this turn. I'm always doing this at the wrong time. I should have done this earlier. But I'm going to pop you for 2 points, Chris. If you haven't got
36.
Wow.
Then you're level with me.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Thomas is winning.
Somehow, I've not done anything. I am truly.
No, we've not.
I'm just
We're
saying.
still winning.
Everything's
This does not bode well. Right, I'm done.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it, Chris?
Has anyone just done anything to me?
No. Oh,
do you want to roll?
Sorry. Is it too late to do the planeswalk roll?
Yeah, I'm not using the lucky dice though.
Yeah, go on, just give it.
Just give it a roll. Any dice can be lucky.
It's blank.
Blank again.
No, it definitely wasn't the lucky dice.
Right, here we go. I'm untapping. Lowering that token to 1. Because that didn't untap. Nothing else. Oh, yeah, the Soul Ring and the Sonic Screwdriver need to untap. A lovely old job. I'm drawing. When does that need to be done? At the beginning of your upkeep. So it's
didn't forget.
tap.
I forgot my end step token bump.
Oh, yes. So what is everything now? Your first doctor will be 4/4.
He does get one, doesn't he? Because he didn't. I'm running out of filters. I should smoke more. Yeah, the first doctor is 4/4. The fourth doctor is 6/6. The fifth doctor is 4/4. And the sixth doctor is 4/4.
All right, nothing too scary then.
No, they're all kind of good mid-range creatures.
Yeah.
It's the abilities, really, isn't it? With doctors.
Love a doctor. Right, okay. So I am going to try out the Diary of River Song.
Oh, okay.
I need something. Is there such a thing as a 5-sided dice? Feels like that should exist.
Probably.
Yeah, there is.
6 and there's 20. I don't know about the others.
Nothing looks particularly 5-y. I've got a 4-sided. I don't need a 5. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just roll a regular run-of-the-mill dice.
Yeah.
If it's a 6, I'll call it a re-roll. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah, sure.
Cool. Okay, I've rolled 1, which was Truth or Consequences.
Oh, so you now play that?
Yeah, you may cast it without paying its mana cost.
Oh my god, no, not again.
And the best thing about it is it stays under there as well.
Okay, wow.
Because they're just memories of it. So if I roll the right one to get it again, it just keeps going and going and going.
Yeah.
So, how do we do it again with the badge?
Yeah.
And the filter.
Yeah.
Secret Council. Each player secretly votes for truth or consequences, then those votes are revealed. You draw cards equal to the number of truth votes, then choose an opponent at random. Truth or consequences deals 3 damage to that player for each consequences vote. Okay. Who's most recently wronged me? Oh, how we reversed the turn order. Right, okay. So what was it? It's with the badge is consequences, without the badge is truth?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Right, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Pow. I've got a badge.
Yeah.
2 truths. Each player secret of it. So you draw cards equal to the number of truths. So that's 2.
You only get to draw 2.
Thank you. I'll have a look at those in a second. And I deal 3 damage to that player for each consequences vote. So that's 6 damage.
Oh, wow, okay.
6 damage.
I'll get me coat.
Do you know what? I'm going to try and keep it even. I'm going to go for Thomas, simply because I think that this is just keeping the numbers even.
Yeah, that makes sense. Good. Well done.
Any excuse.
So, is that 32, I believe? 32.
Okay.
32. Right, and now I've got to look at these 2 cards that were drawn.
Down to 32. Okay. Grand. I'm not afraid to lose life because I'm excited for what's to come.
Right, I'm going to play a Rogue's Passage, which just gives me a blank mana. And then I'm going to tap My Soul Ring for 2 blank mana and which is the commander? The Command Tower for a white, and I'm going to play the Pandorica.
Oh, okay.
So the Pandorica, it says you may choose not to untap the Pandorica during your untap step.
Okay.
If you tap 1 neutral and 1 white, I can untap another target non-land permanent, and then it phases out.
Right.
It can't phase in for as long as the Pandorica remains tapped. When the Pandorica becomes untapped or leaves the battlefield, that permanent phases in, and you activate only as a sorcery. So does that mean the Pandorica activates as a sorcery, or the thing that it's bringing back in activates as a sorcery?
The thing that's coming back in, I thought.
So how does that work with River Song's diary?
What was it again?
I might ignore that last line if that's okay with everybody, because I don't understand how it works.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I didn't know that.
So if you tap the Pandorica for some business, you can phase something out.
Right. Okay.
If the Pandorica untaps or leaves the battlefield, that thing phases back in, and then the last line says, activate only as a sorcery. So I can't work out whether...
So it's like if somebody else had a river, that would be working as a sorcery. Does that mean it disappears after? Because a sorcery is one. Yeah. I don't...
Because the Pandorica is an artifact, so that stays. So the act of the Pandorica doing that is a sorcery.
Yeah.
So does that mean that every time I do the Pandorica thing, I've got to put it in River Song's diary?
Do you have to, or is that a may do?
It says activate only as a sorcery. There's no may about it.
No, but sorry, the River Song thing. It's like you can choose to do that River Song thing, can't you? Or is that automatic?
Whenever a player casts an instant or sorcery spell from their hand, exile it instead of putting it into the graveyard.
Oh, right. Oh, so it's automatic. No.
Yeah.
Yes, it would be affected, wouldn't it? I guess.
Yeah.
Or that's a grey area, actually, isn't it?
Activate only as a sorcery. Because
in it, or the card.
I wonder if it's the thing coming back in. But then, how does it resolve if it's a creature? Can I just ignore that last bit? Can we just pretend that didn't happen, the last bit?
Yeah.
Pandorica works, the sorcery thing is whatever.
That would take research, I think.
If that's all right with everybody. Like, yeah, you know...
I've seen it used in one game, and it just basically held...
Does that mean activate only as a sorcery, you can only do it in your turn?
Yeah, it's not an instant, is it? It's a sorcerer.
Oh, right, so that's what it means. So it means that I can only do the Pandorica thing in my own turn.
Yeah.
Sounds like it, yeah.
I tell you what it does mean for somebody's multiple masters commander. Right, what am I doing now? I've done some playing. I can't put anything else down. I am going to roll the planar dice before I go into a combat phase, if that's all right with everybody. We're planeswalking.
We're planeswalking.
It's just a standard planeswalk. That's the lucky dice.
Ooh.
And we're in the Antarctic Research Base.
Ah, okay.
What's that say?
Oh, no, we've done this before. This is what powered up Leela, wasn't it?
Oh, great.
Oh, great.
When you planeswalk to Antarctic Research Base and at the beginning of your upkeep, investigate, which is create a clue token, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
and isn't it Leela that every time you create a clue or something and she ruins everybody's life?
No. Whenever an opponent draws a card except the first one they draw in each of their draw steps, put a 1/1 counter. So no, it's drawing cards, Leela.
Oh, right.
Investigating.
Who was it that was getting lows off this then? I swear one of you was. Oh no, it's the Third Doctor.
Is it?
Right.
Because you get a free clue token every time. And the Third Doctor gets +1/+1 for each clue token.
Yeah, sadly he's not out yet. Well, sadly for me, not for anyone else.
I think
no, definitely not for me. I'm cool with him being gone.
I'm going to have to get 13 Doctors, aren't I?
I am.
Buy them from eBay. That's what Chris has been
Oh,
doing.
yeah.
Or look at
They're like a quid.
Yeah. Look at Magic Madhouse, they might have them.
Magic Madhouse is good.
That's
I think that's where I got all these decks for.
Well,
Also, you can Klarna everything, so you pay it in 4 installments. Okay. Do I want to do that?
Probably not.
Jeff, you're sulky as I was the last few games.
Yeah, it's not you guys. I'm annoyed that my cards this week are awful.
You're telling me?
No, yeah, I kind of had the last game, but
Get in line.
it's still fun playing.
I keep forgetting I'm actually in this game. I'm like, I feel like I'm watching a YouTube video of like you all playing.
It does take a while to get around with this many players.
No, it's all good. Don't worry about it. It's all good.
Yeah, but it's entertaining watching you guys play.
Yeah,
Except when you bash me.
I'm going to. Am I in combat? I'm still in main phase, aren't I? Okay, I'm going to tap 2 more things. I'm going to tap a Sonic Screwdriver, and I'm going to tap Rogue's Passage to bring Rose Tyler into the game.
Wow. Okay.
And she's got Summoning Sickness, so she can't do nothing yet. But basically, she gets +1/+1 for each time counter on her. And then whenever she attacks, you put a time counter on her for each suspended card you own and each other permanent you control with a time counter on it. So that is basically at the moment just the War Doctor. I'm hoping that I can get them more powerful in tandem, though, if that makes sense. And then it's my combat phase. And I'm going to do nothing.
Oh, okay.
Correct answer.
Excellent.
Excellent. Excellent with this.
I'm going to tap a land to roll me lucky dice again. If you tap a land, you can roll the plane of dice again.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's chaos.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What does this mean? That's a very lucky dice. Whenever chaos ensues, put X +1/+1 counters on a target creature you control, where X is the number of artifacts I control.
Oh.
It becomes a plant in addition to its other types. How the hell do I notify something as a plant?
It's a
Right in your notebook.
What's a plant? What does a plant do? Does that mean anything to anyone? A plant?
You've got
I haven't
water.
seen a card with plant written on it. I suppose it's just a creature type. And anything that affects plants. Affects
maybe.
So that means that we don't planeswalk. This one still stays in play.
Yeah.
I've got 1 clue token. So I'm going to give Rose a +1. So she's a 3/3 now. She can't attack, she's got Summoning Sickness. And I'm going to write on my sheet in big letters, Rose is a plant.
Yes.
What kind of a plant?
Bro,
This are they?
You
Oh no,
should
they're a
know
flower.
that.
Rose is a flower.
Yeah.
oh my god. I'm never going to remember this. Do you know what? I'm a gardener. I should have known that, shouldn't I?
you should
That's
know that.
literally my job. What's wrong with me?
Right. Well, Dan's a pastor. You're a
I've got a
guy.
job with the National Trust on Monday. They're going to turf me out. That's a gardener joke. Sometimes I say I'm raking it in as well.
Oh.
Jeff,
Rose is
Jeff, need to have a word.
Rose is a plant. For now, if that means anything, I don't know what that means. Honestly, that is so weird.
That's a funny thing to say, though.
But Rose is a plant. She's +1/+1, so she's 3/3. So that's fun, isn't it?
Graham, he needs to prune those jokes, I think.
Oh, God. Oh. You're a bunch of hoes.
I could do it honestly. Like I could sit here and do them until we're all dead.
Oh, I can't imagine
There's
how
so
many
much stuff.
you've come up with stuff.
It's what I do. I'm not of. Okay, so right, I'm not going to attack with anybody. I'm sure I'm definitely done. Yep, I'm definitely sure I'm done. I'm not going to attack with anybody, so I'm going to start doing the 5th Doctor thing of adding counters to everybody.
Okay.
So it says each creature you control that didn't attack or enter the battlefield this turn, untap those creatures, and they get a +1. So basically, the alien adipose loses its stun counter because that counts as an untap, and now it's a 5/5.
Right.
Why?
No, it's not. It's a 6/6 because of Clara making it all happen twice.
God, okay.
The Fifth Doctor is an 8/8. Clara is a...
Me and Jeff have just done the exact same, just like...
I'm
I've
like,
never
rid
heard
of
of
Clara.
such a beast.
Clara's a 6/10. The War Doctor is a 5/7. And Rose doesn't count, so she's still only a 3/3.
Okay.
And I'm done.
Hooray.
That is popular as ever. But I didn't attack anyone. I'd like it to put that out there. I didn't attack
you
anyone.
didn't attack anybody, so your creatures get giant, and
It's
then
a
you
bloody
take us
yeah.
one turn. We're not stupid.
We're just
Right,
like,
we know what you
get
do.
bigger.
How much have you got total power? If you could attack anybody right now.
essentially, you're undefeatable right now.
No, I wouldn't say undefeatable. There's a flux coming, isn't there? I've got 6. What's that? That's 8. So that's 14. Another 6, so that's 20. 25. 28.
28. Well, it's not enough to kill anybody direct, but it's
Not just
probably
right,
enough
true.
to wipe out a lot of creatures, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, I
I'm
guess
sure
so.
That's a really good combo, the Fifth Doctor and Clara.
Yeah.
I've just drawn a card.
Oh.
Game trail. And it says you may reveal a mountain or forest card from your hand. If you don't, it enters the battlefield tapped. I don't think I have any others. So when it's tapped, I can add its mana then, can't I? Is that right? It's
Sorry,
entering
I'm pouring
tapped.
water.
Sorry.
You got to water your rose.
It's entering
Cheers.
tapped, so I can use its mana, can't I?
If it enters tapped, you can then tap it to get the mana. So I don't think you can, no.
Right, okay. Alright, that's fine. Okay, so I'm going to play Yaz.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, and the fire. Okay. So Yaz is in.
Graham's just left. He's out.
Hear the fear. So, exile the top card of your library into your next end step. You may play it. So, Chris, what does that mean? So, I take it if I want to use it now, I can. Otherwise, I put it into exile, or back into the pile, or
Yeah, that was basically the thing that I never resolved to do. So your next end step is the end of this turn, right?
yeah,
So my thinking was, if you take the top card off your library
yeah,
and you've got the mana to play it,
yeah.
then do it, because whatever it does, it means your 13th Doctor bumps everybody up with the paradox. Because when it's been cast from exile, it's not being cast from your hand, right?
Right, yeah.
The best case scenario is you do it and it's a land, so you just get a free put down.
Yeah, I can't cast this, so it's just got to go into exile then.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't specify how long. It says until your next end step, you may play this at any time.
Yeah.
Presumably, there's something in there that will let you cast stuff from exile.
Oh no. So, but either way, that doesn't
Where is yes?
trigger paradox, does it?
Not unless you can bring it out somehow.
No. Okay, I'm a bit lost now. I don't know how you can how you trigger paradox. When you cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, I suppose it's attacking, is it?
Now you can play spells from the battlefield Occasionally, I think, but it's like you can cast spells from the top of your deck if you've got cards that allow you to do it.
Yeah, it's
So
not.
it's
It's
like a
not
card that works in combo with other things.
Yeah, it's not as much as I
And
thought.
you can get things out of the graveyard as well.
Yeah, all
Yeah,
my
you
stuff's
can.
exiled at the moment.
There's like foretell, which means that you pay say like 2 mana now, and you put it on, and it slowly comes out like the time counters.
Yeah,
Like the Graham's Gallifrey thing, where you can pull a doctor out of the graveyard as well.
yeah. I've got the foretold soldier here, but I can't cast it anyway. I can't cast anything that I have. I don't think. And if I do have a sorcery, it's going to get bloody taken by River Song, isn't it?
Let's have a look. Foretold Soldier must be blocked Fable.
I can't cast him. I haven't got enough. I could cast.
Have you got 2 mana of any colour?
Yeah, I've got 3 mana left. Yeah.
If you paid 2 mana, you could put that foretell. You need.
So
you
yeah,
need...
I could do that, but does that mean?
Have you got a forest?
Yeah,
If you've got a forest in any colour,
yeah,
put the Foretold Soldier face down,
yeah,
and then I always mark it with a little dice. So put a 2 on top of it, and then at any point in any future turn, you can pay 2 mana and cast that one straight away, and that is not from your hand. That's from Foretold.
right. So that would
And
cost
Foretold
me
Soldier
two
is
mana.
So yeah, if you rather than paying 2 mana and 2 forests, if you play 1 mana and 1 forest,
Right.
you put it face down.
I thought that meant you had to cast him for 2 mana and 2 forest, and then you could do the foretell if you wanted.
No. The foretell overrides it, so he's a cheaper come out, but you've got to wait a turn basically to get him.
Okay, well,
and then
I'll
on your
do
next
that
turn,
then.
he comes out. He doesn't get summoning sickness, and because you've got your 13th Doctor out, that will bump him up straight away. So you could make him a 7/7.
So he needs a 2 on him, doesn't he?
Yeah, just put it face down, put a 2 on the back of it, so that you know you've got to tap 2 mana on your next turn, basically.
Yeah.
And then he's if you use your 13th Doctor on, he's a 7/7.
Yeah.
And he's nasty because he's got to be blocked.
Yeah.
And he can only be blocked by 1 creature. So you've got like a meat grinder coming out.
Yeah.
Oof.
Okay. All right. I'm done there.
That's fun. To know that that's coming. That's a beast.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
That's a cheap beast. And it's going to be a 7/7 that, like, if you attack somebody, they've got to block it, but you can't block it by more than 1.
Yeah. Yes, that's right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thomas?
Are you going to roll, Jeff?
No.
No. Okie dokie.
Oh, did you get a clue token, Jeff?
No.
You get one because of the research base.
Yeah, you get a clue token,
okay.
yeah.
Sorry, I thought that only applied to.
No. This is everyone at the beginning of your upkeep.
I didn't.
Everyone gets it by Christmas.
Okay. Well, that can be cast not from my hand, can't it?
Token artifact. I don't think tokens are cast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you sacrifice it and then you draw a card.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, you tap 2 mana, sacrifice it, and you get a free draw, effectively, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's some, like you say, there's one where like every time you tap one, they get a power up, or like the 3rd Doctor gets powered up for having them.
Yeah. Okay.
See, I was thinking, I nearly came in with the 3rd Doctor and Sarah Jane Smith.
Right. Oh, yeah, that would have been dangerous, yeah.
Because doesn't she double up the tokens every time or something?
Because she investigates all the time, yeah. I think nearly every turn she investigates.
So yeah, like, and the 3rd Doctor brings a load of clues in with him, doesn't he? So it's basically you can get him up quite quickly to like an 8/8 or something, isn't it?
And he spawns like either like clue tokens, treasure tokens, or like food tokens. He just has everything in his back.
Yeah.
Big John Pertwee, what a legend.
Big job.
Okay. I'm done there then.
Okie dokie.
Should we have one more turn each?
We can do, yeah.
I'm cool.
because I've got quite a big idea for my turn here.
Okay, go for it then. Let's see this.
Okay. Right, so I'm going to untap everything. I've got like my entire board is just full of land. Right, so I'm going to untap everything. I'm going to draw a card. Okie dokie, I quite like that. I'll sort that out later. Right, so I'm going to tap these two. Tap them two. Tap these two for. Yeah, tap this one for red. Tap this one here. Tap Dark Water. Oh no. Tap Sunken Hollow for black. So that's 1, 2, 1 black. Then that one's a mana, and then this one. Oh no, hold on. I've got my order wrong. Wait a minute. Excuse me 1 second. I've got it all. I sat here for ages knowing what I was going to do. Right, give me a minute. Okay, right. Mountain is going to be red, so I've got this mountain one here, and then a Path of Ancestry is going to be red as well. And then this one's going to be normal mana. This one's going to be normal mana, so that's 2 plus this one plus this one. That's 4 plus the 2 red, which means I can cast the Master Multiply.
That's the one I thought.
At last,
he's very excited about that.
And Path of Ancestry. So. When that mana is so basically add 1 mana of any colour in your commander colour identity. So I've cast red with that one. Let's see. Oh, I didn't need to use that one then. Right, so yeah, because that one's so that's 4 plus the red plus the black. Yeah, okay. Right, so add 1 mana of any colour in your commander colour identity. When that mana is spent to cast a creature spell that shares a creature type. Scry 1. So, that's for a different thing. Never mind then. Oh well, I'm still going to tap that then. So I've got the 2. I've got the 1 red, 1 black, and then the 4 mana. So Master's there. So he's there now. Hooray! I'm then also going to put the Flux on turn 2, which means I can exile the top card of my library and play that card this turn. So I'm going to, top card of my library. So do I have to exile that and use it?
Did you scry it?
No, because for Path of Ancestry, it's so basically when the mana is used to cast a creature that shares a creature type with your a creature spell that shares a creature type with your commander, scry 1. I've cast the Master as the commander himself. I've not cast another creature that's another Time Lord.
No, I think that counts. I think you can scry. I think you should look and decide whether you want to play that one off the top.
Right, well, that's my scry. I'm not going to use that then, because that was kind of rubbish. So I'm glad for that. Thanks. So I'm going to tap that. Okay. So now I've scried, so now I'm going to exile the top card and play the card, because that's my Flux Part 2. Electric Boogaloo. Okay, so I play the card this turn, so I don't have to use the mana for it, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't know, Graham probably knows better than me.
Sorry, I was zoned out.
When you exile it...
Yeah, but then it says...
I don't know anything about exile.
So you exile it, it says you may play that card this turn. So do you still have to pay the mana cost?
I don't think so,
I don't know. It doesn't say, pay the mana cost or anything, or use...
My understanding is you can just play it.
Is that who Corner to Corner rule?
Yes.
Yeah, because the only thing I'm quibbling is that you may cast it without paying its mana cost. It's written on the River Song's Diary thing.
Right.
But I'm also in agreement of, it's more fun if you're just allowed to.
If I'm just allowed to play it.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
But, I mean, the War Doctor gets a bump for you doing that anyway.
Okay. Well, I've technically exiled it and then brought it back then, or...
Yeah, so because you exiled it, the War Doctor gets another time token.
Okay, so what, do I exile it, then bring it back for another turn, or I play the card this turn?
Yeah, no, I think you can play it straight away. You exile it, you may play that this turn.
Okay.
It's in.
So, with that then, I will be casting the Sycorax Commander.
I hate that guy.
So he has First Strike and Haste, which means I can attack straight away if I want to.
Yeah.
And then I've got the sanctified rules of combat. So when Sycorax commander enters the battlefield, each opponent faces a villainous choice. Oh my god!
I remember this now.
So
I don't like the glee he's showing here. What's
Yes.
this?
I am so excited. Hold on. So the
Okay.
villainous choice, that opponent discards. So basically, I have to choose an opponent. That opponent discards all the cards in their hand, then draws that many cards -1, or Sycorax, gets to deal damage to that player equal to the number of cards in their hand. So either get rid of your cards and then draw that many cards, but then -1, or let me deal the amount of damage you've got in your hand.
I have one card in my hand.
Chris, how many have you got?
Dus.
You've got 2. Jeff?
7.
Oh, Christ.
Oh, please. No, that's
Oh,
just...
no. I'm so... I have to do something to make this a cliffhanger ending. Oh, I could just hear like the evil Murray Gold music in the background playing. Oh my goodness! Well, I'm terribly sorry. So, are you going to discard? So, what's your choice? Are you going to discard your cards and then -1 card to get you 6, or are you going to let me deal 7 damage to you?
I thought you were going to go for me. I thought I'm going to taste my own bitter medicine.
No.
I like the way you just said. Are you going to get rid of your cards and then lose one and get 6? And that's me.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I'm just wondering actually because I've only got one card. You can just get rid of my entire hand. But,
but you get
one card anyway, so I'm easily going to take that choice, aren't I?
I'm gonna take.
If you are down to no cards, don't you draw 7 though, or 6?
Not that I know, unless it's a new rule.
I don't
sure
know.
I've read that somewhere. I could be wrong.
I've played many games with nothing in my hand because I've just been able to use everything. You get a new card every turn, don't you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the hits.
Oh,
So
okay,
I'm down
wow,
to
all right.
30.
Wow, okay, oh my god.
You're taking the hit.
You're just going to take the 7.
You must have some good cards in that hand.
Well,
or you're
maybe.
a very bad player.
Well, that's what I'm wondering tonight.
Wow.
So that's what I'm doing.
So I've done, I'm trying to think, I've done 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I've done like 12 damage this game. Yes. I'm happy with that. That's an achievement for me.
Wow. Jeff, I think Tom's another Chris.
Yeah.
I'm a Chris in training.
I quite admire the decision, Jeff, but I think you're insane.
That's a counter.
So that
Did I put him on his side then? But that, technically,
I quite admire that decision, but I think you're insane. Get a new hand.
Well,
but yeah,
if
you've got something brilliant in that hand, then that's quite a brave decision.
He hasn't even attacked yet, Thomas, has he?
No. Not technically. Yeah, because that's just
you're still in your main phase, aren't you?
So I could attack.
So that's what that feels like.
I mean, I can't because have they got? Oh no, Sycorax has got haste as well, so I could attack as well.
He has got haste.
Oh god, okay. Oh, right, okay.
His first strike as well. What's his power and toughness?
So Sycorax has got 4 attack, 2 health.
Right. So it's good if you can take out a creature of up to 4 without taking any damage.
Wow. Okay. Damn. So who's got what again? Sorry, I got so excited by that villainous choice that I'm just like.
No. I've got. Hang on. One.
I've got the head fog of just like I did something and now I can do something else.
I've got 2 creatures you could destroy: the 6th Doctor and the 5th Doctor.
Oh man. I think I'm going to take out 5th Doctor, Graham.
Oh wait, you've also got the choice of attacking Chris. Let me see what he's got first.
Oh, okay, go on. Yeah, everyone, tell me what you got.
I've got one.
Chris has got everything like buffed up to hell, so I can't even.
I was going to say I've got one that you could destroy, but I probably won't block with that. I'd probably block with one that would kill the Sycorax commander.
Yeah, I'm not going to. Yeah, what's the point of that?
I would destroy it. Is that your only creature as well? Oh no, you've got your master, haven't you?
I've just cast my master, but he's on stun at the minute because I'm just.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'd
Interesting.
take the damage as well, but
I've
So
got
that's a good creature. Sorry, have you made a decision?
Not quite.
yes,
So, Jeff, what have you got?
Yaz 3/3, Madam Vestra 3/3,
Right.
13/2/2.
Right. Okay. I'm trying to. I don't want to be
Remember,
mean.
this is your first game with us, Tom.
I know. I just feel so evil. This is the beginning.
Do you want a second?
I'll make my own Magic the Gathering game. Right. I'll just play with myself. Right. Graham, I think I'm going to take out your sick doctor, if that's fine.
Well, I can choose not to block, can't I?
Yeah.
well, you can choose what you block with as well, though, can't you? If he declares an attack.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, no, yeah. Sorry, I might have misled you there. You might want to rethink, because I can block with a bigger creature.
Yeah, I attack the player directly, not the characters.
Sorry.
Okay.
I got as excited along with you there.
Right, okay, no worries. So, that might change things. I'm just trying to think now.
Yeah.
Right, Jeff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna swing at you for 4.
For 4,
And you can choose to block.
I could get rid of Madam Vestra and take a point off.
Oh, I don't think damage bleeds over.
Yeah, no, it's not got trample, so you just give up Vastra to.
Okay. Vastra just dies, and
Fine.
you don't take any damage.
Right, that's fine.
Hmm.
Well, it's not fine, but whatever.
Wow. Okay. What a turn.
I know exactly how you feel.
Yeah,
Jeff.
you had it last time, didn't you?
I mean, you know what? This feels damn good. I sat waiting for ages, and this is like my plan's come to fruition. It's not even fully. My actual main plan hasn't come into fruition yet. I'm still waiting.
Oh, that is going to be, if you get there, that's
right. And and then I'm going to roll the plane of die.
Do I get one more turn before we go?
If
you can do. I've just rolled chaos.
Yeah, we go round up until Jeff, because Jeff had the turn when he said one more turn each.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh,
I'm going to ruin your plan.
It's chaos.
Yeah.
Oh, chaos is whenever chaos ensues, put X +1/+1 counters on target creature you control, where X is the number of artifacts you control.
Oh.
It becomes a plant in addition to its type.
I don't think I've got any artifacts. Well, I've got a clue.
Yeah, you got your clue.
I've got a clue.
You get given your clue, and then
I've got my clue.
Yeah.
So,
buffs it.
do I put a +1/+1 on the master?
No.
Ooh.
He's the creature you want to keep. You put everything on him.
Oh, the power.
Jeff, Graham, don't worry, I am getting rid of that master. That is going straight away. Yeah, I was gonna leave it and see what happened, but now I'm thinking I'm gonna get rid of that guy.
For conscience to come out.
Well, I mean, do I put it on the master now? Or I'll tell you what, I'll put it on my Sycorax boy. So he is now a +5/+3. Whoop.
Yeah, with first strike, that's probably not a bad idea.
That's not a bad idea. No. Brilliant. So that's my end. That's my turn.
Okay, well done. That's good.
Is it me? I think it's me.
That was a really good turn. I'm really pleased with that. That was quite.
Yeah. Sometimes you end up sitting around for a bit while another,
Well, it just gave me a lot of time to scheme and do all math. I've got my calculator here and everything. I had to calculate everything.
And I'm not sure how we can make it, really quick when, you get into complex turns and stuff. I think it's
so much that goes on. So I'm not.
Look it up. Look at it.
Like the videos online, they rarely go for less than 2 or 3 hours, do they?
No.
Crazy. Is it Graham?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is Graham. Oh, it's Shell.
I've used my fourth doctor. I've untapped and drawn, and I've looked at the top card with the fourth doctor ability. And once each turn, I may play a historic land or blah blah. Well, I am going to play a historic land, which is the Trenzalore Clock Tower.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm not really sure why it's in this deck, but I must have had a booster and put them in. Well, do you get boosters when you buy the sets?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
get
you get one. You get like
Yeah.
2 cards in it, don't you?
Yeah.
This must be one of those.
Indeed you do. Indeed you do.
Right. It produces blue mana, and I put a time counter on it. And if I pay a blue mana and one other, I can tap it to remove 12 time counters and exile it. And then I shuffle my graveyard and hand into my library and then draw
Okay.
7 cards. Oh, okay, that's quite useful if it goes that long.
There's other stuff as well. If you can use time counters
Takes at least
to
12
power things up
turns.
and that, innit? Yeah.
Well, takes at least 12 turns, but I can basically reboot everything.
Yeah.
Start from scratch.
Pretty much.
Just
Okay.
add another
Right,
extra
that's
hour
the
to
land trade. I've got to bump up me saga. So we're on the stage. For each non-saga permanent, choose a counter on it. You may put an additional counter on that of that kind on that permanent. So I can bump up all of my +1/+1 counters. Stunned silence. Or have you all gone on mute?
I'm plotting away in my head.
Okay.
Me too.
So, do I bring one of these out? I can't see any point in bringing the Gallifrey stands out. That can never resolve. Doesn't do anything else, does it? Oh, it does actually. When I bring it out, I'll bring any dead doctors back. That's good.
I'll bring back the dead
Play
dog.
that when it's relevant.
William Hartnell's just going to come in through your door.
It's going to be Richard Hurtnell.
No, dear boy, what's this you're playing?
But
Why have you summoned me? Why have you brought me back?
Is that your first Doctor? Can you do a better first Doctor? Everybody does the first Doctor.
I don't know.
sorry, do I get a clue token?
Yeah, clue token at the start of your turn.
Right, I'm just going to have to write that down because I haven't got any things left for tokens, but we're nearly finished and I'll have them next week. So 1 clue token.
There's like whiteboard cards that you can draw.
What do clue tokens do?
You can tap 2 mana and sacrifice it to draw a card.
Woo!
Right. Okay.
But do you want to roll the planar dice first? So with the lucky dice to see if you can get a +1/+1 on something.
Yeah, go on.
See if lucky dice are still working. It's blank. I've
Oh,
misled
right.
you.
Blankety blank.
Yeah, I've used up all my luck already just by having
Curse
some
your
land.
lucky dice.
Blankety blank.
Right. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. I really want 8. Okay. I haven't, so that don't come out. I'm gonna put. Oh, did I bring out? No, I didn't. So
Bring it
I'm
out.
going to
Bring
pay
it out.
4 of any old mana to put the Hero's Blade
Oh.
on. No, I'm not really attacking anybody. It doesn't really matter. But I'll put them on my commander to make him harder to kill, really. So he is now a 10. Sorry, doing maths. 10/9 creature.
Who's that, sorry?
The 4th Doctor.
Flipping heck.
That's a
He's normally in and out, isn't he?
Blimey.
That's Tom Baker after like
He
5
normally is, yeah, because he's really good ability. Right, now I played one off the top of my deck, didn't I? But it says I may look at the next one any time.
Yep.
I could have been able to play that if I hadn't already used that ability, because that is a once each turn. I suppose that thing when you can, once each turn you may play, even if I did it on your turn, it would have to be an instant, wouldn't it?
Yes, I'm
Right.
okay with instants. If there's an instant played, I'll have it.
Oh.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm not doing it just because I don't like you. Right.
Come on, guys.
I love you.
Have the right.
Don't like your deck. Right.
If I do it, I become.
Now I've got to choose whether I attack or not. The only one I don't know if I attack Chris. How many creatures have you got, Chris?
Untapped, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, so that would
One of them's an
take
8-8, one of them's a 6-10.
Chris has just got a Berlin Wall of just like
not having trample. It's not worth attacking you. And I just feel so rotten ending the night attacking Jeff.
Jesus.
Jeff's going last as well, though, isn't he? He's got his soldier to come.
I also don't want to upset the master. So
Well, we want.
I'm just going to do it again, Chris. I'm going to try and attack you for 2 points.
Sad is this?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! With that TARDIS.
This is just coming back from all those other games.
I'm down to 34. This might be the lowest I've ever been.
Amazing.
Shut up. Did I planeswalked already, didn't I?
Yes.
So
you can tap a mana and do it again if you want.
Oh, can I? Oh.
Yeah. So it's it's +1 each time. So you tap 1 to roll, then tap 2 to roll, and etc.
Well, I'm going to do it once just because that puts a counter on Trenzalore.
Well, there we go then. Ready? We'll roll with the new dice to see if it's the lucky one.
Oh,
and it's blank.
Blank again.
It is blank, I'm afraid.
Fair enough. I didn't really mind. I just wanted that to count. So
Fantastic.
That is the end of my turn.
You love a gamble.
That means it's my turn.
Nice gambling fields.
Who's just attacked me for 2?
Nobody I know.
Not me. I've not.
Seems so weird. Right. Okay. Well, I'm in my untap step, so I'm untapping everything. And do you untap, upkeep, or draw, or untap, draw, upkeep?
Oh wait, sorry. I've got to do the add tokens, haven't I? I've run out of tokens.
I've untapped and then drawn.
I've kind of weirdly enough. I don't.
Yeah. Do you know what? Before I draw, I'll do the River Songs Diary thing and see what happens.
Okay.
So I've still got the 5. So yeah, I'll do it again. If I roll a 6, it's a re-roll. If that's all right with everyone.
Okay. Yeah.
So at random. Oh, it's 1. It's truth or consequences again.
Oh, crud.
Okay.
Let's have a reminder. Truth or consequences. Each player secretly votes for truth or consequences. Truth is empty hand, consequences with the badge. Then those votes are revealed. You draw cards equal to the number of truth votes, then choose an opponent at random. Truth or consequences deals 3 damage to each player that voted consequences. So. Right, we all ready to go?
So truth is badge, consequences is not.
Truth means I get to draw more cards. Consequences means I pick somebody that takes 3 damage, basically.
Okay.
Hang on,
right,
you're holding the badge if it's consequences, yeah?
Badge is consequences, empty hand is truth. The empty hand of truth. 3, 2, 1.
Wow.
4 cards.
Can you just read that card again, Chris?
Each player secretly votes for truth or consequences. Then these votes are revealed. You draw cards equal to the number of truth votes, then choose an opponent at random. Truth or consequences deals 3 damage to that player for each consequences vote.
Right, okay, sorry.
So I'm just drawing 4 cards.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's letting you or take a risk of getting hit, isn't it?
That's a proper evil laugh.
Oh, I've got nothing. And then I'm going to take my main draw. So now I've got a full hand again.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have a full hand. You'll be pleased to know.
Woo!
Hello.
Suddenly closer.
Yeah, I don't know why.
So I'm going to start off by playing a plains. Just a
Midnight.
standard white plains.
Okay.
I'm going to put that one down.
Nothing suspicious about this at all. It's a Trojan horse of a plane.
Yeah. Well, wait for it. Wait for it. Jeff.
Ugh.
Yeah.
No.
You can't. It's
Man doing cheese.
You are. You are, I can't.
Well, no, because I can, because listen to this. Jeff, if I was to clear Thomas's board,
Yeah.
would you then take your turn using your massive foretold soldier to give him some back?
Give him some what back?
Well, because if I empty his field of creatures,
Yeah.
you'll have presumably a 7/7 creature ready to
Yes,
come out. You tap 2 mana, he comes out, you paradox him up to 7/7.
Yeah.
You could, in theory, if you were to want to, I'm not going to judge if you don't, attack him with that straight away and gain a modicum of revenge.
Yeah, okay, I could do that. Yeah.
You could do that. So, yeah.
Damage, yeah.
Is this coaching? Is this allowed?
I believe this is the diplomacy rule of Commander.
Yeah, I'm all for this. It's sneaky. I like it.
It's very sneaky.
So, I'm just going to roll me Antarctic Research Base, see if this is the lucky dice. And it is not. It is blank. Curse you. So that does nothing. Right, so it's my main phase. I've placed a land down. Do I want to get anything out of my hand? And the fact is, yes, I do. So I'm going to tap a regular old... let's do that one, and where was that other one? I'll tap the Frostboils, Snarl, and the Command Tower for a blue and a red mana to play Heaven Sent.
Okay.
I'm running out of space here. Heaven Sent is a saga. 1 and 2 are Investigate. So obviously I've got a clue token out, so I'll just add another clue token to the top of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you? That one will do you. So I've got 2 clue tokens.
Mm.
Number 3 is Heaven Sent deals 1 damage to each opponent. Then, if an opponent has 0 or less life, draw 7 cards. Otherwise, exile Heaven Sent, and you may cast it this turn. So that basically means in a couple of turns' time, I'm going to power up that War Doctor and get it back, I should think. So it's like a, every 3 turns I give the War Doctor another token.
Right.
Which I like. Do I want to play either of these guys? I'm going to say not yet. Because of what I want to do next. So what I'm also going to do is tap my plane and tap the exotic... I'll tap the Rogue's Passage because that's just a standard neutral. And I'm going to... Oh, no, wait. Is this one going to work? Untap another target non-land...
No, it won't. Just save you the trouble. No, you don't need to Google anything.
So basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap those to tap the Pandorica, and it phases out that horrible master.
He's not even done anything yet. It's only just come out.
What phase it is? How long is it end phase for?
For as long as the Pandorica is untapped. So if I leave that Pandorica there tapped, I should say. As long as that Pandorica...
The Pandorica, really, to get his master back, because you're not going to untap that.
Yeah, it's a bit like that.
No, I am absolutely not going to untap that before we've all had a chance to pile in and kill him before he gets infinite cards. So yeah, that's him gone. I don't know how you want to sort of...
Down.
Do you know what? I've just realised as well, the War Doctor gets another point for that because he's phased somebody. So he's a 4. So that's cool, isn't it? The War Doctor's up to 4. And then who you got? You got your Sycorax, but he's tapped.
He's tapped, yeah.
And what's he again? Sycorax Commander?
He's a 4/2, but I can't block with him. No, he's a 5/3.
He's a 5/3. 4/2, but he's a 5/3.
Yeah, because I put the counter on it with the Chaos.
Oh, you're going to love this then. This is brilliant. So, I am going to attack you with me War Doctor.
Okay.
Who is a 5/7. So, because you can't block, I think you've got to take 5 points of damage.
Yeah, can't block.
Sycorax.
Ugh.
Can you block the Sycorax because it's got first strike?
Suck.
No, because he's tapped already. Is the Sicker X.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not standing up, so I need to. Yeah, I've got
I
to take,
should have known.
I've got to take it like a man.
Here's the best thing about the War Doctor, though. Whenever one or more other permanent... whenever the War Doctor attacks, it deals damage equal to the number of time counters on it to any target. If a creature dealt damage this way would die this turn, exile it instead. So I'm going to deal 4 damage to that Sicker X commander.
Oh, can you... I thought you can't attack creatures directly unless they block.
This isn't an attack, this is dealing damage.
Oh, okay, right.
So that one's gone.
So he's dead then, yeah?
Yep, and if he dies that way, he's exiled. So he doesn't go into your graveyard, he's exiled out of the game.
Yeah, there you go. The Master's got a friend.
And the War Doctor gets another token, so he's up to 5 on that ability now. So I love that.
I've got nothing left. I feel like him from EastEnders. I've got nothing left.
Oh. That's why I'm not really attacking. It's just because Chris just destroys everything.
Well, nothing's destroyed. It feels like a taller kid that's holding something higher than me. It's like, no, can't have it.
Yeah.
It bloody feels like.
Yeah.
Let's have a look what else I can do here.
I need to get Leela out.
Get your Leela out.
Get your Leela and your
Get your Leela.
I'm doing all right, actually. It's just Chris is still doing a bit better.
Whenever Rosanna attacks, you put a counter on it for each suspended card that you can get. So, Rose at the minute is only a 3/3. I wouldn't mind her being more powerful. Is it? No, it's not worth doing it like that. Do you know what? I will tap nothing.
Okay.
I'm not going to do nothing.
No.
I was going to get Graham back.
Yeah, I can understand that.
But I won't this turn. I'm going to tap one thing, let's just say this mountain, because that ain't
I
doing
would
anything.
be happy, but I know that just means something nastier is coming next turn.
You saw what
I'm just going to... I'm going to build up Rose first. Do you know what I mean?
You got to water.
No, fair enough. Might have to stop pinging you for 2.
It's a warning shot. I'm going to build up Rose first before I take my sweet revenge, because I've got that sonic screwdriver, which means that I can have it not blocked.
Yeah. You can wipe someone out with that.
So that's a waste. So that's a blank. So I didn't get anything there. Yeah. So okay. So I'm at my end step now, which means that everything that didn't attack is getting +2.
Yeah.
Because of the Fifth Doctor and Clara. Oh no! Wait, I forgot something. The War Doctor's actually on a 6 now, isn't he? Because of Clara. Because it triggers twice. That's brilliant.
Oh my god.
I love that. I should have attacked Graham instead, actually. It shouldn't have mattered. It's my fault. I forgot. So, the alien goes up to 8/8. The Fifth Doctor, I need a bigger dice. So, he is now a 10/10.
I need a bigger die.
Big Davison. Big David.
Clara is an... Oh, this is good.
Really early.
Clara's an 8/12.
Where's that crisis of conscience?
Rose is a 5/5.
Farewell. I need to bring farewell into this.
That's me done, I think.
That's probably all of us done, mate. You're all right.
Yeah, you're ready for it, though.
Did I create a clue token at the start of this turn?
I didn't remember you doing so.
Well, I've got three clue tokens now as well, which I'll use later probably. That's me done, and it's Jeff's go.
Okay.
And Jeff, has anyone recently done you a load of damage?
Jeff, you also got to build up to a cliffhanger with this turn.
Yeah. Let's see what I can do here. So let me untap.
Due to who?
Oh, I don't know yet. Who's lining up to be trouble? Although they've done me a favour.
Who hasn't got any creatures that did 7 points of damage? Was it? I can't remember whether it was 7 or 6.
7 damage.
Thomas, I can only apologise for Chris.
No, it's perfectly fine.
Right.
I'm
So, Chris, my
Yes.
my mummy, I need to pay 2 mana to cast him
Yep.
out. Yeah. Okay.
2 mana of any colour,
Yeah. Okay.
and he comes out, and he's
Yeah.
not from your hand, so Paradox kicks in.
Ooh.
Okay.
So you can put a +1 on Summit.
Saucy. Okay, on to 13. And then... Hold on.
So 13 is a 3/3 now, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I thought you'd go for the Soldier, unless you're lining up an attack with all 3 of your creatures and whatever else you cast.
What have I got there? 3, 6. Okay, I'm going to pay 2 mana. And I'm going to use this token artifact that I got from the planes.
Oh, did you get another one at the start of this turn?
No, I didn't. So I'm gonna cast that one, and then I'll put it back. So that gives me my new one. So that means 13 can be a +2 now, doesn't it? I cast a spell. It's not a spell, is it?
No, it's just sacrificing it.
Okay. So that means I can take a card, which is great. So it gives me a land. So I'm going to put that down. And then I'm going to... This hasn't gone quite to the plan I wanted. But it's getting me ready. So I'm going to do 2 mana again. Sacrifice that clue token. Take another card. I've got a fiery islet. Okay. So those 2 lands I've just put down, can I tap them now to play them, or do I have to wait until... Because this Evolving Wild says tap it, sacrifice Evolving Wild, search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped. So,
No, it's exhausted until you get it untapped.
okay. So no, it doesn't.
Whichever one you put down, yeah.
Tapping on the battlefield.
Say again.
You have to do the action of tapping when it's on the battlefield, not as it comes in. It has to be already on there.
So I could tap Evolving Wilds then now. Is that what you mean?
If you tapped Evolving Wilds, you'd sacrifice it straight away.
Yes, and then I search the deck for a card, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then if you find a basic land, so it's got to be one of just the plain coloured ones.
Yeah.
And then that's got to go onto the battlefield, but it's got to go on tapped, and then you shuffle your deck.
Okay.
So if you know any tricks shuffling, it's worth it.
Okay. So I've got 3 left. It's probably not the amazing cliffhanger we were hoping for.
To be fair, Chris decimating me would have been a good was probably the cliffhanger moment.
It may have been the moment. But...
I just needed to zoom in on my face.
Or your turn when you did that to Jeff. That might have been the good moment.
Would have been, yeah. I just needed to
Jeff, I'm just saying, you've got 3 creatures. You can attack with all 3 if you wanted. I believe that's 12 points of damage you could deal to somebody.
But be warned, I do have something in my hand. I do have an instant in my hand.
Do you?
I do.
I'd love that, because that means that I'd get it.
So I'm going to...
After it resolved, though, so if that instant is maybe something that wipes every creature out, River Song wouldn't be there, so you could steal it.
So
I'm going to
put
an artifact.
TARDIS...
But then I don't have no idea what he has.
I've just put a TARDIS artifact out for 2 mana, and that's going to be the end of my turn.
Okay.
Lining me up. Don't look at that card.
That's the worst cliffhanger we've ever had.
Yeah, I know.
To be fair,
Are you not going to
the instant in my hand?
Are you not going to attack with that soldier?
I can't. I've just tapped all my cards.
Oh, do you know what? I've just realised something with that foretold soldier.
Yeah.
If you declare an attack with it, and it attacks and it deals damage, you exile it face down.
It becomes foretold.
So that means, on your next turn, you pay 2 mana,
Yeah.
and it comes back, and you get another +1 buff.
Okay.
So, like, it's the sort of the same as like the War Doctor. It just means that like you're attacking with it to get the cast from anywhere but your hand again on the next turn, and it only costs you 2 mana.
Okay. All right, that's good. So
Attack!
Damn,
Jeff!
I dare you.
Very
I hope
keen
it
to
works.
see the end of Thomas now.
yeah, okay. I might be in a much better position now than I was a little while ago.
No, that's
And also, if he's foretold, if you attack with him and he's foretold, nobody can get him until your next turn.
I haven't got any mana left.
No, you don't need to.
What now?
it's just an attack.
It's
What
just an
now?
attack. It's free.
Oh, okay.
Well, I think you should attack Chris just to even up the.
In that case, he's
advice.
tapped. And
Oh no, I'd block it.
You wouldn't even lose a creature, would you?
Nah, I'd just kill it dead. If it
No.
were me, I'd definitely get my sweet revenge.
Sadly, yeah. Thomas is the only one worth attacking.
I mean, try me.
I really want to know what he's got. But
He's bluffing.
Oh,
He's
okay.
got to be
all right.
bluffing. He's
Let's
bluffing.
do it. Let's do
I
it.
hope this works
Right,
out
Thomas,
the way I want it to.
I'm going to attack you.
Right, you're attacking
with
me?
the foretold soldier who's 6'6".
This would be a good point to
Right,
end it on that. What is going to happen?
I hope this works. I've got an instant here, which is 2 mana plus blue. And because I've got these 2 land cards here floating, I've got a mountain, which is my 1 mana. And then I've got my Darkwater Catacombs, which is 1 mana, and I can add a blue. So that should be 2 mana plus blue. And that should hopefully cast that instant.
What's the instant?
The instant is creatures your opponents control have base power 0 and 1 until the end of turn. So it nullifies your foretold soldier.
Say that last bit again.
Oh, flatline.
Flatline, yep.
That basically
remember
you do
this
no
one.
damage.
So you do no damage if this
no damage.
is allowed. Which it should.
But
But,
It's
yeah,
sti-
but
it still goes face down.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough, but it
it's
does,
still going to get the buff next turn, isn't it?
Yeah, you're still going to get the cast from anywhere but your hand next time around.
yeah.
Okay.
I tell you what, though,
But because of my
I'm having that flatline. Love a bit of flatline, me.
So does this get exiled or killed?
Flatline is exiled.
Exiled. Into the exile pile you go.
It goes into Riversong's diary, and you know what else? That War Doctor now has
God.
7 time counters.
Yeah.
Well, look. We're ready for the next game. I'm just going to go through my deck here. Ooh. Mm.
Well, I mean that's a good
Ooh.
cliffhanger ending there of just like nullifying.
Mm. Mm.
Well, you've got to shuffle it, haven't you? Because of your evolving... Was it your evolving wilds?
Yeah.
He's due a shuffle.
Shuffle my hand.
No, your deck.
Oh, my deck.
Shuffle
Well,
your
anyway.
deck. There's
What
not
did you call him?
If it goes to plan, you're fucked. But
the fact that I've dealt damage and I've actually played quite well for my first ever game. I'm actually
you've
really
done
impressed.
real well.
Pretty good, man.
I accept my
Pretty
fate
good.
because I've done
Yeah.
really well. I've not even
Done
been
very
allowed
well.
to play my commander.
But
I
it's going
think this
to
has
be...
been a good game so far, unless
been
you've got
very good.
2 Fs in your Christian name.
Yeah, I'm getting back though. So
You're-
I want
you're-
to call this...
You are that
This is game
foretold.
6?
this is game 7, I think now. Yeah,
Game 7.
Game 7.
Yeah.
Lucky 7.
Part 1.
part 1.
Jeff's Revenge.
Yes.
I'm going to have to go and going back, start looking at them because I've forgotten everything that's happened.
Yes.
But most of the time, I haven't looked back at them purely and simply because they've been quite traumatic.
Right. Guys, I'm going to have to go.
No,
because
yeah,
we've
no
got to
worries,
get some
yeah.
stuff ready for the kids. But I will message
Yeah.
you all a bit later and sort out playing next week. Don't forget
Yeah.
to take pictures of all your cards.
Oh,
so you
absolutely,
can
yeah.
set
'cause
them
I
up
do
Cool,
next
cool.
week.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah.
and I will talk to you all a bit later.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice
Good night,
one.
Jeff.
Thanks, guys. See
Cheers,
you later.
thank you.
Thank you,
Bye.
Jeff, so much for this. It's been a pleasure.